that something's gone wrong. The boss man's breathing down my neck, the bills are piling high, but I got a taste for some good bourbon and friends to get me by. Yeah, the Thursday night blues are calling my name. Pour another glass, put out the work week's flame. Got the boys on the TV screen talking about that bourbon and them other shiny things. The smoke hangs heavy around the room, the glasses start to clink. My troubles drifting down the drain, I try my best not to think. Just the sound of my good buddies laughing at the joke. The stories flowing from our lips beneath the bourbon smoke. Yeah, the Thursday night blues are calling my name. Pour another glass, put out the work week's flame. Got the boys on the TV screen talking about that bourbon and them other shiny things. Some folks chase the money, some chase a different kind of thrill. But all I want on a Thursday night is to let this old heart be still. Just a little bit of amber liquid and a few good souls to share. Knowing come tomorrow morning we'll still be standing there. Yeah, the Thursday night blues are calling my name. Pour another glass, put out the work week's flame. Got the boys on the TV screen talking about that bourbon and them other shiny things. Yeah, Bourbon and Ballz, pouring out that bourbon till the bottle's gone, and the Friday sun rises. That's a Thursday night blue. I'm drinking with my friends. Yeah, we know it's early, but we can't wait for the weekend. We're in a hurry, cause we're thirsty again, but we're not worried when we're saying what we mean and what we meant. Honest camaraderie is something like the lottery. So all I ask and all I need are years of making memories. So keep on chasing highs, it's so damn easy, don't think twice. Chasing highs. Another birthday and you spotted some gray ends, but nothing changes cause you know how Thursdays spend.
Oh my God. That's Weller. Knows that. Good God. Man, he just something died. Holy,
That's bad. What did they feed him today, dude? I thought you. Oh,
good. You can't even breathe here. Oh, that's gonna throw a nosy and all. Oh my God, I can't even.
I can reach out. That could be one of our things we do. You know, we're talking about doing these commercials or these ads or these videos for these different products. I can reach out to a manufacturer that makes it, but hey, get one and you do the video and sit there and go, oh. I'm riding the bike and going.
With the glitter in my hand. I'm starting to become immune to press. This doesn't even bother me anymore.
That's right.
Oh. I'm like, that smells pretty good.
Yeah, we know it's early, but we can't wait for the weekend. Let's get on with the show with you all, with our friends from Bourbon and Ballz. Enjoy the show and have a great weekend. Hey! Keep on chasing highs.
There's shit everywhere.
All right.
you guys are
All
like.
right. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Hey, guys. So don't adjust your television set because we have the original people of Bourbon and Ballz. We have Bob and Beth back. For a
Hey,
special
everybody.
engagement.
Hello, everybody.
So we have kicked Chad. Well, we gave Chad the night off and we kicked Jeff off.
Yep.
So I'm just kidding. Jeff came over earlier and he says hello to all you guys. So we just figured we give them a night off. And then also we have talked about this for a while,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So real quick, if you want to let's just do this real quick. Because for those who haven't watched us back in the day, right? Why don't you guys introduce yourselves and I don't know
All right.
how you guys came to be.
All right. Well, I'm Bob, and I started with Charlie. Charlie and I started the first episodes, and then
We were on Spotify.
Beth, yeah,
There's
Spotify
Spotify,
too.
yeah.
Yep. And then Beth came along, and it was fun. We did some fun episodes. So still my favorite is our favorite 5 that we did, and I
All
think that has a fair amount of views for like our early days.
Okay, yeah, go back and watch that.
Yeah. And speaking of that, the George T. Stagg 22.
Yes.
Which was one of my favorites early. That's going to be one of our premium pours.
Yeah, we
tonight.
brought that
So,
back as a nostalgic super chat for. So very good. So Beth Ann?
I came to be because my mom and dad.
I knew that joke was coming. I knew that joke was coming. The way I said it, I'm like, someone's gonna pick up on
Well,
that.
it was going to be me.
I know.
I worked at the same place that the two of those guys did, and we just started talking one night, and I said I want to be on.
Yeah.
You should let me be on one night.
Okay.
You said, and I remember you saying you need a woman's touch.
You did,
and
I did
and we
say
did. It was a very
Yes.
a very good combination.
yes. And so
You were a great and inappropriate addition to our show.
I think
inappropriate.
I think our first introduction to Beth is I'll remember this. You were staring at this, Glenn, and we'll go ahead and say it now because we already said it once before. And what did you? No,
Ball sack.
no.
What did I say? Oh, the butt plug, yeah. It was one of those three things.
They're off and running. So that was Beth. That was the introduction to Beth for everybody else. So we lost some viewers, we gained some viewers. But I was just kidding.
But
No.
we got the ones
lost.
we wanted to keep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we also knew each other through we do the quarterly bourbon tastings.
Yes.
Things like that. So that's kind of what it all started off or kicked us all
Right,
off.
right.
For those who don't know, as far as how this all came to be, because Bob and I already talked, hey, we do some of these tastings. Why don't we just put this on air?
Right.
And at first we didn't have any intentions, right, to go on YouTube.
Right. And then you were neurotic
Stick
as
to Spotify.
hell, man, because it's like, and he's just like, oh, we got to do this right. And the line time is like, just go on YouTube, dude. Like, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
So Charlie's very high maintenance.
I think
I love him, and I appreciate
Probably
that
the
we started the
understatement
show
of the
together. But yeah, but like he's very neurotic.
that might be news to a lot of people. I highly doubt that. And then again, we have Tyler producing the show. And Tyler, you want to say hello to everybody?
Hey, everyone.
And then we're going to go ahead and get the chat started, say hello. And then we have Mr. Ben Rosen in the background from Onyx and Amber. We have quite a few samples tonight, more than normal. We have some graciously provided by Ben over Onyx and Amber, which, by the way, whatever we're tasting tonight of those samples that he gave us, you also have a chance that they're at home.
So are they all from him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those three.
It's all three.
That's okay, but what about the other ones?
So the other ones, I'll go ahead and get into now. So
Okay.
so the other three is from viewers.
Okay.
One is a Whiskey Wisdom barrel pick. They just got done doing. Unfortunately, they are sold out, or fortunately, however you want to view that.
Right.
And then the other three, I'm going to specifically go into because I'm going to ask Ben about these things. That they're a little bit older ones given to us by one Patrick Little Dude.
All right, man. I'm going to suck it up and do the best I can.
It's going to be a lot. So he's poor Beth.
Poor Beth is she's way out of practice.
When's the last time you drank whiskey?
Last time I drank bourbon was about 10 minutes ago when I had my start.
Well, before that.
Okay.
Before that, it's been since the last time I was here, probably. I just,
So
I've had a glass or two, but not
we're talking about about 6 months ago at least.
at least 6 months.
6 months ago. This will be great.
And not that much before that, too, right?
No,
Yeah.
no, and I just alcohol in general. I don't
Okay.
consume.
Well, good for
much
you.
anymore. Yeah.
Mm.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
I wish I'll be Beth when I grow up, just not right now. So, all
And
right,
adults
Tyler,
cry.
why don't you take us away and say hello to chat?
All right, let's get this thing rolling. First off, we got Dave Vogel saying cheers.
Dave.
Let's see. We got Elijah Craig. Cheers.
Oh, real quick, I have other personal cheers. We have one Miss Taylor, one Miss L in the background.
house.
Yes, they are a studio audience.
Oh, look at that dance.
Yes, we have a bunch of people down here tonight. So anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We have Darren. Cheers. Tamara Adams. David Tanko.
All right.
Alan Adams. Whiskey Bill. Man, they are busy tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We have Dave Renstrom. The Chris Blankenship.
You say the Chris Blank,
The
like the
Chris-
Ohio State?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, he saved the show numerous times.
He has.
I think he
got
deserves
the-
that
yeah,
title.
He deserves that title. You are correct.
Stan Sabic.
Stand the man.
Mhm.
Let's see.
So some of these
All
you
right.
remember, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm
Um,
squinting because I do have my contacts in, but I still can't see.
Dooley.
That's at
Cheers.
an odd distance, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lip Service Crew. Cheers.
Did you say hello to Tanko, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just also say I'm sorry when I see somebody, I want to pause so real quick. Tanko, we got your stuff in today. The beef jerky. Oh,
All
I say thank you, and accidentally Weller says thank you.
I was gonna let it go,
We accidentally dropped it on the floor, and
but we still have plenty left.
oh yeah, plenty left. He just had like one bite. But anyways, thank you very much. I'm gonna get with you, and I'm gonna get with you off air, and I'm gonna see what you would like in return because that was a big thank you. Your stuff is amazing. So,
Gandy Road. Cheers. C.A. Scotty. Cheers. Let's see. Brian Callahan. Cheers. Tom Black. Cheers. Let's see. Whiskey Nose.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Your live stream was great the other night. That was a really good time. Loved the bottle giveaways.
Man, he had the who's who on there.
I mean, that
He had-
reel was so packed,
Right.
that
But
you couldn't see.
he had
anything
Nancy
on the
Fraley
bottle.
on, Jason C was on there, Bill McBrayer was on there. It was a lot of fun. So
It was
it was like an all-star
a
night.
meeting of the minds. It was.
Yeah,
that
I brought
that
down
really
the
cool.
IQ as soon as I got on.
See, Matt
giant.
Bykowski. Cheers.
Now, hold on real quick. You remember?
Matt's our first winner. Very
Very
first
first
winner.
winner.
Do you remember what he won?
I don't remember what he won.
He won a bottle.
Oh, Magnolia?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I did remember. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so shocked.
He won
I
a bottle of
remembered.
Magnolia.
Yeah. Matt, so happy you're still with us, man. He's been with us from the start. So
Yes.
that's awesome.
That's something else,
awesome,
isn't it?
man.
It
That
is.
is
Well, so
awesome.
is Gandy. And,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, exactly.
You
yeah.
met Gandy.
I
You
yeah.
remember that?
Oh yeah.
I remember when
Oh yeah.
Charlie was scared of Gandy.
Down in Kentucky.
I love that story, Bob.
He came to the
I'm not
brewery.
tasting that sample. You can taste that sample. I'm like, fucking A. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I think
No,
I
but you did- and you survived, and you survived.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was all good.
And that's why I knew Gandy was okay because nothing happened to you, Bob.
That's right. I'm happy to be the guinea pig.
Oh,
Well, I didn't know what to think. Oh, I didn't know what to think when someone that you don't really know as far as giving you a sample. You have no idea. I mean, they can poison the stuff. For all I know.
dang, I drank enough to kill anything. Gives them a system
I
anyhow.
understand. But now Gandy and I are really good friends, and we hung up even last weekend. I picked him up last
Well,
week.
I'm game. I'll drink it. You know.
Have you ever had it?
Oh,
Have you had it?
he's not-
Well, you know, I've had it. I had it when
Okay.
we had it in our.
All right. Well, give him. He needs another glass then. So he's gonna try fresh for us. So all right, let's get through the chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know we got Ben waiting on us.
Yeah, I'm game.
All right.
I'm gonna have to drink a couple. of these
Crappie
tonight.
Cat. Cheers. Jay Cornett. Cheers.
All right.
Let's see. Zach McCormick. Cheers.
Zach.
Yes.
The better half. Jenny Bykowski.
Oh, good.
Tracy Siliorki. Cheers.
All right. Tracy still playing poker.
I think so.
All right, excellent.
Which, by the way, we have
good poker player. Good poker player.
I think we have Poker Tuesday coming up. Well, this Tuesday.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, it's Bourbon and Ballz Poker Tuesday.
Oh, I heard this one.
That's horrible.
Patrick Littledew. Cheers. Oh, Husky Dog. Cheers.
Husky Dog. I remember Husky
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, see, some of these names are
Uh-huh.
originals.
I don't know who this is. Jeff from Bourbon and Ballz.
Sounds familiar.
Creeper.
You may want to mute him. It'd be funny if Tyler muted him.
See,
That's a Hefe.
Gerald Romine. Cheers. Christy Romine. Cheers. David B. Cheers. Congratulations on winning the pregame.
Yes.
See, we will definitely highlight these later on the show, but Whiskey Knows, thank you for your super chat.
Oh, very cool. Which, by the way, man, I want some stellar bottles in there.
Yeah.
I won 2 bottles there. Very nice. I got H. Taylor barrel proof and a original Lawrenceburg bottle coming.
I know I was wanting that Lawrenceburg
I
bottle.
know. I'm very excited.
See, John Shank, cheers to you too.
All right.
Is it shank or skank? And I mean that in the nicest way because
No, she does
I
not.
think it's skank.
No, it's Shank. We know
Is
him
it?
very well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I apologize.
Which, by the way, John, I hope your new job is going very well this week. That's how well we know him. We got a new job.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. All right.
Ugh.
Another one, Chad from
Chad.
Bourbon and
Who's
Ballz.
that? Creepers. Stalkers.
They need to
That's
get
that
a
skinny
life.
guy, right?
That guy in the middle that gets squished.
CJP.
Hope you're enjoying your night off, but if you're here, I don't know.
Glad you could stop by and say hi. Let's see. Rick Moreland, cheers. Mike from West Virginia Bourbon Guy, cheers.
Oh.
And you'll have to check his show out
Nice.
on Saturdays. He now has that slot, and
At 9 o'clock.
loving the new segments on
AM?
there.
Yes, a.m. 9 a.m., everybody. Man, okay, 9 p.m. That'd be awesome.
Another one that deserves is the Sandy Jones.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there you go,
We
Sandy.
love Sandy.
All right.
Cheers to you, Sandy. Let's see,
And
Frank,
Sandy, I'm so sorry I
cheers.
couldn't make it out, but I would definitely want to meet up again sometime.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, Frank, cheers to you. And So close. I think we almost have.
If we missed
everyone.
anybody, we apologize.
Uh,
It's not done on purpose.
Yeah.
Keith Miller, cheers.
Hey,
Just blame
what
Tyler.
up, Keith?
John Legabo, cheers.
John, I don't know who you are.
The Cigar Apostle.
He's a pretty good guy.
Cigar Apostle.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Is that a new one?
No, they've been around. They've been
Okay,
around.
cool.
Since the Clinton days.
See Jeffrey Wack.
Oh my gosh.
I did not.
Cheers to you. See.
Sorry, Tyler.
Oh, you're good. Wayne Arnold, cheers.
It's good to
See Chris Barlow, cheers to you.
Even though I don't see him out there, I got to say, I've really been enjoying some life on the patio lately. I know they chirp in sometimes too. Those guys,
Darla misses them.
those guys are fun.
See Steve Rogers, cheers. Tore Up, cheers.
Tore up from the ground up. I remember him too.
Ashley McAdory, cheers. East Coast
Probably had the problem
Whiskey
might not be on
Sippers,
his cell
cheers.
If you're asking, I'll fill you in later.
See Mrs. Lori J, cheers.
He's like a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Moreland, cheers. Tunes 2158, cheers. Let's see. Mike, cheers. And ER Will, too, cheers. And we have hit the end of the chat.
All right, very good. I appreciate all that. I know that it is important for us as a channel to say hello to everybody. If we miss anybody, I apologize. We're gonna blame it on Tyler. But anyways, no, I appreciate you guys hanging in there, and let's bring Onyx and Amber, and I guess we're all gonna learn together.
Yeah.
I will say this before we bring it. I'll tell Ben this too. I have this fantastic bottle. Oh, I hid it in the back because I don't want to drink it anymore. Well, there's a reason, because I need to save it.
Okay.
But anyways, that being said, all right, let's bring Ben onto the stage and welcome him to Bourbon and Ballz. Ben, how you doing, brother?
Hey guys, you guys are a load of fun already.
Yeah, well, stick around. I don't know if that's always going to be, but we're going to find out, right?
Yeah,
We got plenty of samples to get there.
yet.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Said you haven't even gotten into the samples yet. You
No.
guys are
No, we haven't. And man, I will say this: we normally have, like, obviously the samples that we are always graciously appreciative as far as what distillers and people who come on our show gives us, and we are very appreciative. Which, by the way, we have a set for the guests. Hashtag Onyx. If you have not entered yet, to win what we're about to try. But additionally, we also have a newly barrel pick from Poor Decisions. A friend of ours, Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, sent us a sample from that. I think it came out of I won this is what it was. This is my second time having it. Mike, West Virginia bourbon guy, sent us. And then also I have 3 other ones. I'm not going to mention those yet because I want to get into those as well, because I think there's some maybe some history behind that. But that being said, Ben, why don't you tell the audience there as far as where exactly you guys are located, who you are personally, who Onyx and Amber is, and we'll kind of start from there.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for having me on, and again, apologies for the double book about 2 months ago, but I'm happy to.
Oh, you know what? I will say it worked out fantastic for one reason, or for a couple of reasons. That coupon code you gave us was fantastic, and we appreciate that. We used it, and very appreciative for you to hand that out as a partying gift. So I was going to email you the other day, see if you wanted to maybe postpone this again and give us another 20% off.
Maybe add another 10% to it, make it 30.
Yeah, make it 30. But nevertheless, we're happy to have you on. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You mentioned that though.
No, you're great. Yeah. So again, thanks for having me on. Interrupt me at any time because I can talk all night. And I don't know how people want that or not. But anyway, so Onyx and Amber, we're a non-distilling producer. We're located in the heart of Denver, Colorado. If you're familiar with Denver, we're actually about a 10-minute walk from Mile High Stadium where the Broncos play. So really cool location in a industrial area that we have there. We got about 3,600 square feet after our expansion a couple weeks ago. Yeah, we NDPs are really, I wouldn't say they're common. They were more common during COVID, but they're still pretty commonplace. And I truly believe that as an NDP, which stands for non-distilling producer, all that means is that we don't distill our own whiskey. I don't know how to distill, and I don't think that anybody would want to taste what I try to distill. So we don't do that. But I think as an NDP, you really have to have a niche, and we found a really cool niche here that stretches back all the way to like 2018. So I started a bourbon group back in 2017, Colorado Bourbon and Rye Collectors. We were doing single barrel selections, nonprofit. We were a nonprofit, so we were doing charity work. Over about 8 years, we did about 150 different barrel picks from all over the country, a couple from outside the United States. Back in 2018, I bought some MGP barrels as like an alternative investment. Just like, hey, you know what? I'm going to buy these. They'll go up in value maybe. If they don't, at least in a couple of years, I'll have some really good whiskey. So I bought some MGP at like 4 and 5 years old, right? We brought them to Colorado. We stored them at Mythology, which is another distillery here. And right around 2021, 22, I was tasting these barrels that we had brought into Colorado, and they were just so unique and so different, and kind of forced me to dive into the science behind Colorado and what it does to whiskey in this environment. And we can talk about that later, but kind of felt like we were onto something there, right?
Yeah.
And so, in the height of COVID, everybody was sourcing MGP 5 years old, slapping the sticker on it, and selling it for $150. And it was a really tough time, I guess, in the market. I didn't like it personally as someone who was in charge of a barrel picking group. And so I kind of started to develop this idea of like, hey, let me start taking all the things that I really love about barrel picks and like just writing them down, putting them off to the side. And eventually maybe one day
He just cut out.
Are we still on?
We are.
Okay, let's see if Ben comes on here in a minute. Won't we go full screen here for a second?
Yeah.
We can improvise.
We can.
All right. So I don't even want to complete a sentence. I have no idea where he's going with it. I don't want to speak for him, but he was getting into as far as the barrel picking club and whatnot. But that being said, he should be back, and I think we have him
There
back.
he is, yep.
Okay. Sorry.
All right, here we go. Let's bring him back
Can
in.
you hear me?
There we go.
Yeah. Sorry about that. For some
You're fine.
reason, it just fizzled out. Anyway, so we were writing this. I was writing this list of all the things I liked and didn't like. And then coming out of COVID, the environment was really tough. Like even at the big distilleries, you'd show up and they'd roll out 3 barrels for you, and you had to pick from those 3 barrels. And if you didn't like any of those 3 barrels, that was all you got to choose from. And that was really tough as somebody who created a following based on their palate. You couldn't really put yourself behind any of these barrel selections because your options were so limited. And so I waited and waited and waited. And finally around 2024, I decided to start getting back into it because the sourcing market was getting better. And we started Onyx and Amber. I brought on some partners and we started Onyx and Amber in April of 2025. And really the whole point behind Onyx and Amber is, to put the power in this industry back into the consumer's hands. So we're really big on experience. When you come in, you do a barrel pick with us, you get unlimited access to what we have. You drill through our barrels, you try them, you find one you like, the one that really makes you feel good, and that's your barrel. When you come in for a tasting, all of our tastings are different. You just get to come and hang out, and we just kind of like taste through whiskey, and you find what you like. And it's a really great experience for people. And we've barely been open for a year now. We're coming up on a year. And things have gone really, really well for us.
That's pretty impressive because I got to be honest with you, like, going into the circles of Whiskey Tube, let's call it, and your name is it's mentioned often, and it's quite surprising for someone who's only been in the business for a year. So hats off to you on that one.
Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that, and I think that just goes to show that what we're doing is working, and people really like what we're doing. I say that everything that comes out of Onyx and Amber is something that I personally would want to drink myself. And we have the ability, because we're so small, to be patient and not have to just push barrels onto people and push big batch products onto people. We really get to release things that are just really good. And I think that's why we built such a nice following so far. And it helps, you know, like back in February, and it was announced last night in London that our American light whiskey, our 18-year-old American light whiskey that was double oaked in a buff turkey barrel called Copper Buffalo, won the world's best American style whiskey.
Oh, wow.
And that's from the World Whiskies Awards, and that's a huge honor for us. It's really funny on the page where they announced on their Instagram when they, you know, where they put out the media. It's like us next to Jack Daniels and New Riff and Maker's 46, right?
Yeah.
And it was just like mind blowing to see that. So
Congratulations.
thank you. Yeah, things have been great. We're so excited. We're not changing the way we're doing things. We're really big on the experience of people, and we come from being in a bourbon group, so we were the consumers for a decade, and so all we're doing is just basically tuning our program towards the consumer, and allowing them to be the ones that get to decide what they like and what they don't like, as opposed to sometimes people just end up buying something because there's a name attached to it, or they think it's supposed to be good. And we really want people to like be able to decide for themselves what they like. So we're super transparent. Everything that comes from us, we can tell you where it comes from. I think I have one distillery that we're not allowed to say, but like if you look at the bottle and you read it, like, you know where it comes from.
Right.
And that's really big. Like NDPs for a really long time were not transparent, and now we're forcing transparency on the industry, and it's like, it's really nice for people to be like, oh, you know what I really like? I like high rye MGP that's in a proof range of 100 to 110, and like they get to make that decision on their own. And some of the stuff that you'll taste through tonight, you know, even for you guys that come from us, like you get these different proof points, these different mash bills, these other things that like you get to try, and then on top of it you get what Colorado has done to these barrels during this time, and you get like a whole new whiskey experience.
Yeah. And you guys might be the best Colorado spirits that I've had. And I'm not going to go into other details because I haven't had enough to drink as far as who I don't like in there. But nevertheless, let's go through these samples, and let's
Charlie, before we start,
Yeah.
I will say that I believe one of the viewer samples that we have
yes.
is a buff turkey sample.
Oh, really?
I don't know if it's the exact one Ben mentioned, but it's one of the smaller ones.
I know what it is. Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that's the exact same one, but
well, you know what? Let's go backwards for a second because he brought that up real quick. Ben, I do have one. Was it a 143.5 proof?
That's the one.
Oh.
And I will tell you guys something about that. I had to go back into the secondary market 2 weeks ago to buy a few of those bottles back, because I realized after we won the award and all the craziness that went on, I personally didn't own a bottle of that myself.
Oh my goodness, great. So, that's funny. You go buy your own bottle back. You know what? We're going to save this for last.
I actually
That
I
would
asked
make
somebody
that
to do it for me.
145. I think that's probably a good idea.
We'll say that for the finale.
Who do we have to thank for that?
Patrick Littledew.
Oh, all right.
Oh, yes.
All right.
And he got us some other ones real quick, and we'll preview those here in a minute.
Yeah.
He got us the Onyx and Amber Average Drinker and ADHD Pick.
Nice.
It's a 12-year 109 proof. And then also a Ryan Negley blend, 116 or 111.6 proof as well. So thank you, Patrick, for sending those.
Yeah.
And those are some classics, I guess. If you call the classics, I know you guys have only been open for a year, but it sounds like those are the ones that maybe you guys started off with, at least in the early times.
Yeah, and those ones unfortunately are not available anymore. So that's really fun that you guys will be able to taste through those, and we can talk through those, because they explain, those three especially actually explain a lot of our process and what we've done, and that'll be really fun to go through. But even as such, you know, our whole concept is basically no reruns. And so, you know, the batch of Copper Buffalo that you have there, the 143.5 proof, that's 18 years old. There's going to be another batch coming out this summer, done in the exact same style, but it's with a 21-year-old American light whiskey. And so it's going to be similar but different, right? And,
Okay.
and that's what we do. Like, you're never going to necessarily get the exact same thing from us again. And I think it's kind of it's what makes us fun, and it's
Yeah.
also what I think people in the market want right now, which is variety, as opposed to, like, 12 picks from the same distillery that taste
Right,
really
right.
similar.
Right.
So yeah, those will be really fun to go through. I'm stoked.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Yeah,
Wait,
I would start.
Yeah,
I would-
what would you like us to do? Because I think you know what you sent us, don't you?
Yeah, so I would actually start with the Ryan Negley one that's in the smaller bottle that was sent.
Real quick on the ones that you had sent us. I'm sorry. There's one that's a port 99.1, and I can't read the last one. What's that say? Carlton?
Oh, Canton.
Can't.
Okay.
You got any suggestions out of those three?
Yeah, if you're gonna start with any of those three, start with a Canton.
All right, let's do that.
Well, he said we should start with the Negley.
Oh, should we start with the Negley?
I would. Yeah.
I
would
pay
start-
attention to you, Ben. Not
Thank you
everybody
so
out there
much.
does. You're welcome.
Thank you. Someone's got to pay attention to me.
Beth has good listening skills.
Somebody's
Also,
got
while
to.
we're folks at the brewery, New Ales they've got us on the
Oh,
TVs
really?
today.
Nice.
So thanks for having us on.
Hello, New Ale.
Hey, New Elves. Ah,
Ruh-roh.
I know. Oops.
While they're pouring
No,
this,
no,
just a
here, hold on. Look at
reminder,
this. I got some too.
we will
I got the bulk of it. I'm
put
sorry.
Q in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll make sure we get to them as we go through.
Oh yes, thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. Is he a napkin for us?
Just a little. No, not a no.
Hey, by the way, guys, Bourbon and Ballz has the new napkins.
Thanks.
It's called the napkin pour. Sorry, how to do a plug? Coming to a sample pack near you. Just saying. So, all right, we empty that out. Where'd the bottle go?
All right, so this is what you're starting with.
The Negley.
Yeah, so the story behind this is that I really I wanted to do something different where we highlight blenders, because I think what happens a lot is that the blenders get hidden behind the name of the company or the name of the distillery. So a distillery wins an award, but that blender who put that batch together doesn't necessarily get the notoriety that he or she deserves for putting that together. So we started a program here called the Guest Blender Program, where we're bringing in different blenders, a couple times a year, and they get they get full access to our entire inventory, and they make a blend.
Oh, wow.
We didn't give Ryan any restrictions. It was his to play with and do whatever he wanted. And that was really cool. And so what we do with this bottle is the distiller's name is on the front. Or sorry, not the distiller. The blender's name is on the front. So this one says Guest Blend, Ryan Negley, and then I think whenever it was released. And then on the back, they get some space to write a bio where they can kind of talk about themselves a little bit. And it allows, folks like Ryan, who Ryan had won multiple awards for his work at Boulder Spirits in Colorado. And he was really known well within like the industry, like the actual industry, but not a lot of people outside of that, not a lot of consumers knew who he was. So this was an opportunity to put him front and center and showcase what he was able to do with our product. So our second guest blender is going to come out in about a month and a half, 2 months. And that'll feature somebody different. And we just keep going down the line and bringing in different folks and giving them an opportunity to blend with our stuff. So this is a 7 to 12 year blend. It is almost all MGP. There is a little tickle of wild turkey in there as well. And by tickle, I mean the whole thing was like 275 gallons, and there's probably about 5 gallons of wild turkey in it. The age range is from 7 years to 12 years. 65% of the blend is 10 years and older. And obviously at cask strength. And what's really cool about this blend is one of the 12 years that we put, I don't know, maybe maybe a gallon or two of whiskey into it was one of the original barrels that I had bought back in 2018 that had been aging in Colorado for 6 years. So the average time of aging in Colorado for this blend for those barrels was anywhere between six months and 3 years, and then a little bit of 6 year time in Colorado for that 12 year that we threw in.
All right. This is well, we didn't have much of it because it's all gone.
But it was good.
It was good.
It was
Very
good.
good. Real quick, what does one of these go for? Is it typical what they go for now, or does it really vary as far as what you're blending?
No, so this blend, and most of our blends, you're looking at $87.99 for the bottle.
Okay.
That's the MSRP. Most of everything we do from the single barrel perspective is $10 a year as the MSRP, except for our light whiskey. We're probably closer to $7 a year on our light whiskey, just because light whiskey is cheaper to make.
Yeah, sure.
And
light
it doesn't
damn good though.
Yeah, but it also, a 20-year light whiskey doesn't need to cost $200. It should cost, $129.
All right.
Yeah,
Very
so that's the
I'm
guess.
curious, what did you guys pick up from this?
I got some. I don't think it's rye, but I got some spice on it. It drank a little. Honestly, it drank a little hotter than what the 111 was for me.
See, I thought the opposite.
I
thought it was smoother than a 111.
Or a little softer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't had a whole lot of pregame.
I had one.
Yeah. Okay.
It's make a difference. No, I felt like I had some red licorice on the nose, and
Oh, I didn't get that.
you didn't get that.
No,
Okay.
because I hate licorice. I would have picked that up right away. But that's just my palate.
No,
obviously.
exactly. No, but it was good. It was smoother than I expected.
Yeah.
Given the yeah.
Hey, Ben, real quick. We had East Coast Whiskey Sipper 1966 wants to know what makes your product different than other NDPs.
Yeah, so that's a great question. I love that. So our product, what makes it different is twofold. First thing is that everything that we bring in ages here in Colorado for at minimum 3 months. But right now in our single barrel inventory, we have barrels that have been aging in Colorado for 4 years. And the Colorado environment is wacky. And so there's a ton of, because we're right off the mountains, there's a ton of pressure changes. And every time you get a pressure change in the environment, the whiskey and the wood are interacting, right? And so you're seeing a lot of circular happenings in that barrel. Whiskey going into the wood, whiskey coming out of the wood, just like this,
Right.
over and over again. And then because Colorado is so dry, the other thing that happens is, whiskey is ethanol and water. And when the whiskey is in the wood, in Colorado, the water escapes out of the wood and the ethanol goes back into the barrel. So you get a higher concentrated, over time, higher proof spirit.
Do you feel like that those changes in the barometric pressure kind of compensates for the dryness, the lack of humidity all around, or do you feel like it needs to age a little more to get that, to kind of balance that out?
Yeah, so I really dislike the concept of when people say that like something ages faster, because like 7 years is 7 years, right? Like you can't get around that. What I would say is that because of Colorado, a 7 year tastes above its age. It drinks above its age. There's more nuance to it. It's more concentrated. The mouthfeel is usually thicker. The finishes are longer. And so, Colorado really does some great things to these barrels. The only thing you have to be careful of is that if you age for too long here, you could end up with something that's over oaked and tannic. And so we're constantly checking our barrels to make sure that we're not there, because once you go over that threshold, there's nothing you can do about it. It's gone. And so, yeah, what you're tasting, like, for example, in that rye spice that you're picking up a little bit, that's the 6036-4. So the high rye MGP mash bill that's on the 7 year that's in there. And that 7 year had aged in Colorado for 3.5 years. So a lot of the rye spice and the thicker mouthfeel that you're getting is actually from that 7 year.
Okay.
And that's what makes Colorado so unique. We had one of our first barrel picks They came in and they bought a 12-year that had been aging in Colorado for about 6 months, and a 6-year that had been aging in Colorado for 2 years. And when they went blind, they actually preferred the 6 over the 12. They thought it was the other way. They thought the 6 was the 12
Yeah.
and the 12 was the 6. And for $66 a bottle or whatever it was that they sold it for, like, you know, it was such a nice introduction for people to try this, you know, what Colorado does to these barrels. And so, like I said, it makes us unique. And you can have an argument over if 3 months does anything to those barrels, but I really do believe that there's a chemistry change in that time when the whiskey gets to Colorado. And because of that, even the stuff that's been sitting in Colorado for 3 months is vastly improved over when it first arrives. And we in our rick house, we don't temperature control or anything, so we're just leaving it up to the elements to decide what happens. And it's been really successful. So a lot of our single barrels and our blends are just unique and different than a lot of other things, whether it's MGP, Wild Turkey, Barton, Seagrams, whatever it is. When you taste an MGP from Onyx and Amber that's been aging here, it's going to taste different than one that, you know, came straight from Indiana.
Right. That would logically be right. So we do have 6 other ones. And we're gonna ease into this. And I know you're like exhaling. It's like
I'm good.
You're ready to go.
You've got a couch.
I don't know if you remember all the other ones that I mentioned to you. I think the buff turkey. I think we all agree we're gonna do that last.
Yes.
Should
we do it last though?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And the reason I ask is I don't want to destroy my palate with all these other bourbons and then not really get the full effect of that one.
So what I would do is I would go next to the ADHD average drinker single barrel that's 12 years old.
This is we're also including the ones that you sent us as well, right?
Yeah. So I'd go next to that one. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to save the 3 light whiskeys for the end, but we'll do the Copper Buffalo first, and then we'll work our way through the other. I got
to be honest with you. We've been doing interviews like this for quite some time now. I don't think we ever had 7 samples on the horizon here. So that's saying something for all the. It's included the viewers and what you sent us, but you guys got a nice variety. But to your point, right? You guys do a lot of volume, so you're shuffling in and out of barrels all the time. So you don't keep the same SKU. So I guess this is not really a surprise.
Well, and this is what we're doing with you guys is exactly how we run our tastings in the distillery, which is like, we're not going to just taste you on 3 core items and then send you home. Like, we're going to taste you on 7 different things that are unique and different and let you decide what you like. So
all right. So what can you tell us about this one that we're about to dive into?
Yeah. So, I don't know if your viewers are familiar with Real Average Drinker or ADHD.
Yeah, they are. I promise. Yeah, they are.
They're awesome people. They were one of the first folks to come in and do a barrel selection with us. Yeah. And this is a really special, nostalgic run of barrels for me. These are all 12-year 75 21-4 MGP that are all low proof. So my real day job is I own a scrap metal recycling business here in Colorado, and I have someone that I do business with, and we were talking one day, and I brought up the fact that I was starting a distillery, and he said, "Oh, you know, it's funny. Back in 2013, I bought a bunch of new make at MGP, and I've left it there the entire time." He's like, "I think I'm going to cash out and sell it, you know, to a broker." And I was like, "Well, wait, before you do that, like, why don't you just sell it all to me?" Like, I love 12-year low rye MGP. So I bought all of his barrels, and they were sitting on a low floor at MGP, right? So low floor means light temperature variation, not a lot of heat. So it really allows the bourbon to age slowly. And so like at 7 years, it's probably not going to be that good. It's probably going to be pretty one note, but at 12 years, the depth of flavor is like wild. And so, and with that comes the lower proof, right? Because it's sitting on a lower floor. So it's gonna have lower proof as the ethanol escapes the barrel. And I bought all of them and brought them in, and they aged in Colorado for about 6 months before we opened the barrel program. And they were just spectacular. And for me, very nostalgic because my favorite NDPs pre-COVID were like Belmead, Boone County, the other one's escaping me, OKI, a few of those, and it really reminded me of the barrels that they were putting out in like 2017, 2018, which were also 12 years old. And so, yeah, these ones are these are fun. So this is the single barrel selection for those guys, 109 proof, really fun.
I'm really liking this one.
I agree. And this one actually drinks higher than I think
there
the
you go.
last one did, but it's a lower proof.
Yeah, go figure, right?
Mhm.
I'm getting some a little bit of apple butterscotch
Got
out of
the
this one for me.
Butterscotch,
For sure,
yeah, definitely.
This is very good. Very well done on this one.
Thank you. Yeah. And all of these, I think we're down to like 2 left from this barrel run. It was a real special barrel run for us. And I'm
this is
sad
for
that
sale?
What's that?
This is for sale?
This one is not, but we still have some barrels from this run that are about to turn 13 in May, that are still available for folks to come in and do like a single barrel selection with their club or with their liquor store or whatever. And from time to time, we throw them on the website. So like right now on our website, there is one of these. It's called the March Madness selection, and it's 95.1 proof at cask strength. Crazy low
Say that
proof.
one more time.
95.1 at cask strength.
How'd you do that?
I don't know how it happened.
Colorado Magic.
That's nuts.
Let me tell you. So back in the day, Smooth Ambler had a run of 12 to 14-year-old barrels that they put out in their single barrel program, and then in their very old Scout, if you remember those.
Okay.
And some of those were like 80 something proof at cask strength. And
That's
they
great.
were like the most brilliant barrels of all time.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it's cool. Like when you get to taste something at low proof, but it has a ton of flavor. That's not something that you normally experience, right?
Mm-mm.
Wow, that's nuts. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay. All right. For you nerds out there, you know what you're talking. We know what we're talking about, but all right, very good.
So it
this
looks like
is-
we lost Ben again.
Wait, I'm back.
Wait, there he's back.
There we go.
So let's hit another viewer question real quick. Elijah Craig wants to know any plans for a rye in the future?
Yeah, so we just sold out of the rye that's on the website, and we're restocking probably early next week. You guys being in Ohio can really appreciate the pumpernickel rye from Middle West.
Oh yes, from Midwest. Yeah.
And so we have some pumpernickel rye from Middle West that's 8.5 years old. I think it's like $75 a bottle on the website. It'll be up sometime next week, and those are really fun flavor bomb ryes. We've done some MGP. We did a 14.5-year-old run of MGP rye a couple months ago that the folks over at SLB Drinks picked up and loved. And we've got some 10 and 12 and 13-year-old ryes sitting in our single barrel arsenal right now. And we'll do like a fun 13-year-old rye here pretty soon that we release online. But yeah, I personally love rye. And so I always encourage people to, if you don't like rye, you should try some of our ryes, because I think they're much more approachable than like a 4-year-old rye that, kind of burns your face off.
All right, very good. All right, so we are down to 5.
Okay, here we go. Next is going to be the Canton one.
All right.
It's my nephew's name, so I have a good feeling about this.
I doubt if he's watching.
So Ben, while they're pouring this, if you could answer another question for us.
You got it.
From Chris Blankenship, what are you drinking if it's not Onyx and Amber? Any craft distilleries that you enjoy?
Good question. If I'm not drinking Onyx and Amber, I have really enjoyed some of the stuff that New England Barrel Company has put out. James Saunders, he's awesome. So I love what he's doing up there in Massachusetts. And I really have a ton of respect for the guys at Nashville Barrel Company as well.
Oh yeah, it's like that.
They're awesome, and I think that they're kind of like the gold standard of an NDP. So I'll drink some of their stuff as well. And then if it's not like an NDP or if it's not craft, I love Russell's Reserve. I will drink a Russell's Reserve that's like on the funky savory side, not like that's like, you know, center cut black cherry vanilla flavor, but like almost one that's kind of like grassy and weedy. I just really love Russell's. I think they're amazing. Yeah, so now what you're drinking is, this is actually, I wanted to send you a single barrel, just so or a couple of single barrels so you could taste some of the stuff that we still have in stock. So this is a 10-year high rye from MGP. 6036-4 is the mash bill, and these they used Canton as their cooperage, and Canton is in Northern California, and they were a wine cooperage for a really long time, and they got into the bourbon world, and they air dry their staves for 2 years outside in Northern California before putting the barrel back together and toasting the barrel. So you get a lot of almost like wilderness out of this cooperage. So it's kind of going to be a stark contrast, I think, to what you were just drinking.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah, this is very good. I got a little floral on the nose. The caramel really comes through on the palate for me. It's very soft. If you this is not like tastes like a rye to me at all. Is that what you said it was, a rye?
Yeah.
It's a high rye bourbon.
I would
I
would not have thought that at all.
No.
So to your point, if you know, this would be a good entry point for Grant's on a rye, but it's a high rye. But,
Yeah, because I don't like ryes, and
this is very
really
soft,
good. I would, and
like a soft caramel.
the wilderness part, I definitely get the caramel part, 100%. But to the wilderness part of what you were saying, I'm a beer drinker by nature, and an IPA specifically, and I get that good pininess almost out of it.
Yeah, and that's what this cooperage does, and it's crazy because like when these things are 7 or 8 years old, they almost taste like sawdust, and they're not great. You've got to let them get to a higher age to where that sawdust note goes away, and then it gets replaced by that like piney note, like you're saying. And when we first got these into Colorado, it's been about 10 months since we had them in Colorado. I didn't really like them. And part of what happens when that happens is you just put it off to the side, you let it keep aging. And after about 6 months in Colorado, the flavor really started to come out and it blossomed. And now these are all, we have like 12 of these in our arsenal, and they're all really starting to come around. So again, it's like, it's a fun expression for people, because if you've never tasted an MGP in a Canton barrel, or if you have, but maybe nobody told you, like you can't form that opinion on your own of whether you would like something in a Canton barrel or not. And so by telling people that and by offering people that, now they get to make their own decisions about if they like it or not.
Yeah.
So how much does this Canton run? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
How much does Canton run a bottle?
These were $99 a bottle. $99.99.
Yeah, it's a buy for me. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thank
No, I was totally fooled. I almost thought this was weeded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's very
I
soft.
would. Yeah, it is. I would have never thought it was a high rye.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one of these on
Boy.
Steelback's website 2 weeks ago that sold out, didn't make it out of their private club, but these are going to start to pop up from time to time here in the next couple of months as people continue to pick them or we release them.
Yeah, this is you did a great job on this one. Yeah, very good on this one. So,
Thank
all right,
you.
we are down to 4 now.
Okay, so now we're going to shift gears.
Okay.
And we're going to have you try a rye.
Oh, okay.
So the one that says port on it,
Yes.
that's the one we're going to next.
I know. Brace myself.
So I got to be honest with you, Ben. I haven't even poured this yet. I'm doing it right now. Forgive me if I'm not a big port fan.
Oh, thank you.
But then again,
Enough.
I haven't tried yours.
That's good. That's good.
But nevertheless, so
I like
Right.
pork.
yeah.
So while they're getting through that, let's get through a couple more questions. First one, East Coast Whiskey Sipper asks, how do you ensure long-term consistency in your supply chain?
That's an awesome question.
Yeah.
For us, it's taking advantage of the current market and being able to source barrels at a really, really good value price and putting those barrels away. So right now we have over 300 barrels between Colorado, and we have some still in Kentucky. And it's just about having like a really good age range of barrels and then allowing those barrels to age. Like, we don't want to be the company that we're giving you 10, 12, 13-year stuff, and then we run out and now all we can give you is 6 years. So we've built our inventory to where we know that it'll last for years with high-aged, high-quality source products that are aging in Colorado. And that's just the way that we do it. So we're always buying and then putting them away, and then when they're ready, then we bring them into the programs. And that's just kind of our model moving forward.
Gotcha.
We appreciate that as
I
a
don't know if
consumer.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a power suggestion, but I'm getting pine out of this.
You're welcome.
I'm not even know if I'm thanking you or not.
And Ben from Chris Barlow, what experimental options excite you that the brand will be releasing?
Okay, cool. I love playing with different finishes, different cooperages, and being so small, it allows us to just do like one-off barrels that are like really different and interesting. So right now we've got a bunch of double oaks that we've been playing around with, where we're just grabbing used barrels from all over the place and throwing really high quality barrels into them. I have a finishing and a double oak philosophy that is, you should not be taking bad barrels and trying to finish them. You should be taking good barrels and trying to finish them. And that finishing shouldn't be used as a way to hide imperfections in a barrel. That you should really be finishing with good stuff. So the guys over at Bonded Bottle Shop, they bought like one of our first experimental releases, which was a 10-year low rye MGP that we double oaked in a Weller full proof cask for 6 months. And we called it the Everlasting Gobstopper because it just kept going and going and going. And that was awesome. So like right now we've got some stuff that's finishing in Blanton's barrels. We have stuff that's finishing in Jack Daniel's rye barrels, Four Roses barrels, Eagle Rare barrels. So we're just playing around with different double oaks and finishes. And again, those pop up from time to time. We just released, and it sold out, unfortunately, a 10-year in a maple finish that we did from Bissell Maple Farms in Ohio. And it was awesome. So, if you follow us on Instagram or if you sign up for our VIP list on our website, you'll always get to see those behind the scenes on kind of the finishes that we're working on and the double oaks that we're working on.
So Wayne Arnold in chat, he says, I enjoy a port finish done well. I will only say this much. This is done very well. If you like port finishes, I got some wine.
I'm getting
I got fig.
more of a Chardonnay finish, more of a dry.
Yeah.
And I do like port.
I was thinking more of a cab. It's the dryness of a cab.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wine people.
Yeah.
I'm getting more Chardonnay buttery kind of finish than I would a port, but
To me, it's
I like it.
This is like a dessert bourbon for me.
You know what's so funny? I can't believe you guys just said this. So in this experimental series that we did with these barrels, these specific barrels, and these are 8.5-year-old barrels that come from the one distillery that I signed an NDA with that comes out of Bardstown, Kentucky, and their bottles either have a purple or a green top. I wonder which one. So we did 3 different experimental double oaks with them. The rye that you're drinking with a port double oak. We did a wheated bourbon with a Chardonnay, and we did a bourbon with cab. And it's so funny that you guys just said that. I can't believe that. So what's crazy too is that like these are not finished. Like these are true double oaks. This bourbon or this rye sat in the port cask for 5 years, which is so long to be in a secondary cask. But
it's well done. I mean, overall, it is very well done. Man, it's well done.
And then the nose is very subtle.
Yes.
I was really expecting a little more heft out of it. Not that that's a bad thing. Sometimes you like something that's a little more subtle, and all I got was just maybe a little bit of orange peel on the nose.
Okay.
I didn't get much else other than that. But then when you get into the flavor is really there. I think you're right. It's very well done.
Yes.
Yeah. So, all right, now there are three. Or there are three.
Here we go. All right, so let's go to the 143 and a half proof.
Oh, we're gonna do the buff turkey, huh?
I think we should, just because I think it. Well, actually, no. Let's not. Let's go with the from the ones that I sent you, the 99 one.
That's what we got left. We got the
let's
99 one left, and then we have the Pour Decisions 21-year 137 proof.
Okay, so let's go. Okay, wait. I'm gonna take this back. I'm gonna walk this back.
This is your show.
137.1 proof. Let's go there next.
All right, so this is Pour Decisions. Our friend over at Whiskey Wisdom, Matt. You remember Matt?
Yeah, I remember Matt. Yeah.
This is their barrel pick. They had sold out,
I remember.
but nevertheless.
This is me.
You remember Matt? How do I not have any glass? Oh, here they are.
Is there in front?
This is what happens when. Okay,
I am
We're
so
only
happy
halfway.
that nothing has changed. Nothing.
Beth is holding up much better than usual.
While Charlie screws this up,
Beth is holding up much better than you, Charlie.
Yeah, maybe so. Anyways, so our good friend over at Whiskey Wisdom, he's part of Pour Decisions. He was able to get this barrel pick for you guys, and those who are lucky enough to get it, I have FOMO now because I have now seen some of the reviews. I was like, son of a bitch. But nevertheless.
And I want.
There's a bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, which, by the way, before we get into this, so hold on. I have this bottle, which I'm not going to drink anymore, and I'm going to tell you why. This is an American Light Whiskey. Hold on, where are my glasses? Sorry. All right, it is a Rocks Bourbon Review Vanilla Orange Dreamsicle.
Yep, from Shane Sullivan.
This thing is freaking phenomenal.
He might not be drinking anymore, but
Well, here's the problem.
I'm about to have some.
There's a little bit over half left, and we got to save this for our whiskey of the year at the end of the year. We put it in bracket style, so we need to save at least, I think, Tyler, about a half a bottle at least, in order for it to survive all the rounds.
Okay.
We do it blinded, so unfortunately, I just got to stare at it for the next 6 months, 7 months until we start those tournament back up. But
Well, you can't get it again?
I don't even know how I got this.
Ben, can you get it again?
I think Shane sold them all.
Yeah, so I have to
Shane.
Yeah, damn it, Shane.
Well, I'll be testing that tonight.
This is our next hashtag game. Damn it, Shane.
Damn, Shane.
So, anyways, I wanted to tell you that I am a huge fan of that bottle, and so much we put that up for our whiskey of the year for the end of the year, which we actually blind our whiskey of the years.
Love
and
it.
then, kind of see where it goes, right? So
That's the only way to do it.
that's a compliment to you. I can't even have any more until the end of the year now.
Well, I'll make sure that I send you guys a full bottle of another single barrel for you guys to have, so that way you can drink on something else while
I'll send
you
my address.
wait for that. Sounds good.
All right, I'm sorry. Back to the scheduled program here. What are we getting into again?
Okay, so you've got a
Pour Decisions.
yeah, Pour Decisions, which is Matt. Matt's awesome. He was great to work with. This is a 99% corn, 1% barley American light whiskey that was distilled at Seagram's in Maryland, which was then bought out by MGP. And
How many Seagram barrels do you think are out there nowadays?
I don't know. I think something happened recently where whoever had a decent amount of them let them go. So there's a good amount floating around.
Okay.
And they're truly exceptional.
But there can't be too many left.
Yeah, I mean it's like anything else, right? Like once it's gone, we're not getting it again. And so yeah, this is an American light whiskey single barrel. And I think we've become known for our American light whiskeys, which has been really fun.
That's right, yeah.
But man, they're just people didn't know a lot about American light whiskey until about a year ago, when all of this higher aged American light whiskey started popping up. And the problem with American light whiskey is that if you drink it too young, it's really corn forward and grainy, and it really needs a lot of time to like work that out, right?
I think you're about to say if you drink too much of this is going to F you up, because that's how I feel right now. This thing's crushable.
It's so good. And even if you,
I was going to be very unprofessional and say, this is dangerous, y'all.
This is dangerous. It's crushable.
Danger, Bill Rock.
Go ahead, Ben. I'm sorry.
I'm thinking
No,
this
you're
is
great.
like 80, 85, 90 proof, maybe. Yeah.
No, this is freaking
It's
crushable.
real easy.
So go ahead. I'm
even if
sorry.
no, you're good. Even if you get to like 16 years on an American light whiskey, it can be just like really butterscotch forward, and it needs more time to round out. And so these barrels get into 20 years, 21. I think this one's 21 years old. You know, it really starts to blossom and become different. And I think that the American light whiskey fad, so to speak, is only temporary, because eventually you're not going to be able to buy American light whiskey that's ultra aged. And if you can't buy it ultra aged, you're not going to like it as much. So
Yeah.
we're really excited to push these out.
Where do you think American light whiskey takes that turn for you? I mean, I think you answered it a minute ago.
17 to 18 years.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Yeah, that's where I think it does.
But I was just I was telling Bob, I almost get like a lemon rind, lemon peel off of it, like a light citrus, nothing heavy, not like
Sure.
like lemon juice, but just that little bit of citrus that
I get
just
vanilla.
really brightens it up, huh?
I get vanilla.
I'm not saying I don't get that.
Oh,
That's just a different flavor for
Okay.
me coming from a.
that's good for you.
Oh yeah, no, I like it very much.
I love how you're using our napkins. That's almost like a coaster.
I kind of get
I'm
like
proper.
a vanilla icing kind of,
Okay, vanilla icing.
like a very
Like a-
confectionery.
Like a birthday cake.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I like that. And some of these barrels that we got,
You know what? I think it's lemon pound cake. Sorry, I didn't mean
I
to
don't know
get
what we're talking about. Do you know what we're talking about, Ben? Because you're outside of Ohio, so you may not have heard about all this mess.
What, lemon pound cake?
Yeah. Have you heard about this?
no, not from you guys.
So, no, right. But there's do you know who Afro Man is?
Sure,
Oh,
of course.
I do.
because I
Okay,
got
so
high. Because I
he
got high.
he recently had so he's from Ohio. And there was a
Okay.
big court hearing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So when they raided his home, you could see one of the officers eyeballing a lemon pound cake sitting. So he made a song about this officer eyeballing his lemon pound cake.
And then they tried to sue him.
They
Yeah,
tried
that's
to
right.
defamation.
Yeah, for him posting his own surveillance cameras within his
Yeah.
own
Oh,
home.
I didn't know
yeah.
about a lemon
Yeah.
pound
So-
cake.
Yeah.
Google Afro Man lemon pound cake and
I will do that.
have a laugh.
That's awesome. I love it.
This is creamy. This is very good.
Yeah, they're fun. And I think some of these light whiskeys that we got in, and I can't remember if this was one of them, but some of the light whiskeys that we got in, a year ago were actually in Four Roses barrels, because at some point about a decade ago, the Seagram's barrels were just not holding up, and they just threw them in Four Roses barrels. And they sat in Four Roses barrels for like 10 years, and that completely changed the complexity of those barrels and the whiskey inside. And so some of them were like that, some of them weren't. I have it written down somewhere which ones were, but I don't have it in front of me.
Yes, let's get to another question here. From Gandy Road, how many barrels do you have in Colorado versus where you have them stored elsewhere?
We've got about 220 in Colorado and about almost 100 that are still in Kentucky. And that's just from a space perspective. We don't have space for all of them. So we're kind of like, when 12 or 24 go out, then we bring in the next 12 to 24 and start the process here. And we don't release samples to barrel pick groups or liquor stores until they've been in Colorado for 3 months.
Okay.
So there's a process behind it, but yeah, most of our stuff is in Colorado now.
Well, Sandy Jones has said that she just ordered the March Madness off your guys' website. So thank you, Ben.
Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it. I think the biggest
Once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah, and the biggest challenge for us at the beginning was like we just want people to open the bottles and try them, and once they try them, then we think that maybe they think we know what we're doing, and then they'll tell their friends, and
Right.
that's
Well, I mean, I trust your guys' palate because you guys have been spot on pretty much everything here. I mean, I got some favorites here. I really like that Canton.
Nice.
A lot.
My favorite so far.
I do like that, and that is available. So
it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We've
be
got
buying-
them around. They're
yeah,
around, and
got them around.
we-
So
So how do people around here get them?
we can go online, go
right.
to onyxandamber.com, and you can do. I would imagine there's other ones available too. We haven't got through those yet, but I personally like the Canton myself. That was the floral caramel one that I got out of that.
Yep, I'll be buying a bottle of that
so.
for sure.
I'm not trying to do a plug for you, but I'm trying to do a plug for you.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
we're going to beef up the online store here in about 2 or 3 weeks with a bunch of different options. So you'll have a bunch of options online, and I really enjoy the packaging that our bottles come in. I love the labels and everything, and it's actually really cool because people don't know this, but our labels are actually the paper's made of stone. And we're the only ones who do this. It's like literally crushed stone as opposed to trees when it comes to what the paper's made out of. So
They know that.
Sustainable.
it's a little detail, just a cool little detail that we wanted to add.
Okay.
Now, I want to ask a question before we get to the next one, or as we're
Yeah,
pouring
go
the
ahead.
next one. So, are there distilleries, small batch distilleries, craft distilleries that you want to get barrels from that you haven't yet? That, like, we've gone to some of the local places here, local distilleries, and love them. So, are there some that obviously not in Colorado, that they're outside Colorado that you want to do an NDP with that you haven't been able to yet?
I mean, I would love to get my hands on some barrels from New Riff. I think what they do at 4 years old is incredible.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
That would be like on the top of my list of who I would want to buy something from, and then see what happens when we bring it here.
Sure.
That'd
Man,
be
that's
so
a great
fun.
pick. That's a
Yeah.
great choice
Yeah.
there. We love New Riff.
And we have from the start of the show.
Yeah.
Like in our first tastings that Charlie used to host, we had to knock New Riff out because they won so many in the beginning.
Yeah, we
It
told
just
people to
wasn't fair.
bring it to our tape.
Yeah.
It's amazing what they're able to do with younger whiskey. It's
Absolutely.
really impressive.
All right, so we're down to 2. We know what one of them is for sure, and the other one is 99.1. So we have the Buff Turkey. Hey, buddy.
He just got home from lacrosse practice. There you go.
Oh, there you go. There you
All
go.
Yeah, I can smell it in here.
Nice.
All right, go take a shower.
Teenage boys, there's just nothing like it.
Nothing like it. Okay, 99.1. So that is called Little Bit of Lightning.
Okay.
And that is a 20-year blend of American light whiskey.
I'll let you pour your own.
Okay.
So I'm giggling.
It's the alcohol.
And Ben, while they're doing that, Wayne Arnold wants to know, when do you expect to have any more of your 20-year bottles? They're killer.
Thank you. 20-year bottles that are single barrels will just pop up randomly in the next 2 or 3 months. We are doing a second batch of this Little Bit of Lightning. That'll be towards the end of the summer. And we'll have a second batch of Copper Buffalo at 21 years old, finished in buff turkey barrels, which will be out probably early summer.
Now the buff turkey, I get. How do you guys come up with your names? Do you
Amber.
work with the actual distillers to come up with those names, or
I just so
off the top of your head kind of thing?
yeah, sometimes things just come like Little Bit of Lightning just came to me because it when I tasted this batch that I blended, it just reminded me of like a Little Bit of Lightning is like it's like strong and forceful, but like not crazy. And so, I wanted people to know from the name that like it packs a punch at 142.1 proof, but like just a little, like not enough to knock you out. And then Copper Buffalo is an homage to the buff turkey barrels. We just couldn't say that anywhere on the label.
Sure.
So we used so we used the buffalo part to kind of help explain what it was.
I like it.
I'm just writing down some notes here.
So
So, all right, this is a 99 one.
Yeah, this one's 142.1 proof.
Oh shit. Okay.
This is really cool because I'm sure everyone's familiar with Breaking Bourbon. The folks at Breaking Bourbon gave this 4.5 barrels in their review. And Breaking Bourbon is that type of place where they'll be like, this is a great whiskey, I really enjoy it, 2.5 barrels. And so to get 4.5 was like really humbling, and also just doesn't happen very often. And when that happened, it just cascaded, and the whole batch of 1,000 bottles sold out in like a week.
Nose is freaking
I wrote down refresh.
crazy.
We got 99.1 on this bottle.
Right.
Yeah, 99 corn, 1.
Oh, gotcha. It doesn't have the. It does not have the. I almost said ABV because I'm used to beer. It doesn't have the proof on that, so I was.
Yeah,
Right there.
Where? It is not. Don't be a jerk. It's very. It's got a great mouthfeel.
yeah, it coats your tongue, doesn't it?
Yes, very much.
Vanilla.
Caramel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And this is one of those ones that you alluded to earlier, Bob, that was like, I call it dangerous because you could drink a half a bottle of this because you think you're not drinking something that's like high proof. It doesn't taste high proof. And then all of a sudden you go to stand up and you're woozy because you drank a half a bottle of
No, exactly.
1%. Yeah.
Are these for sale?
They just sold out, unfortunately. I know. I'm so bad. But there is a second batch coming.
When is that, sir?
No, probably July.
Yeah, what the fudge?
Can we get a heads up?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like,
and as much as I do love the mouth taste, the taste of this, I could sit in this nose forever. My goodness, it's like an old bookstore with leather chairs and some cherry, man. This
I
nose is
imagine you just
unbelievable.
sitting in a puddle of whiskey right now.
Do you guys ever like leave some whiskey in your glass at night and then come back to it the next morning just to smell?
No.
I'd rather pour it on the pillow.
But I will now, but generally no.
Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'll leave a little bit and then the next morning I'll come back like when I'm like fresh and just to smell it. And it's like sometimes I have things, and this is one of those where like I could just sit there and sit on the front porch and smell it for an hour and I don't even have to drink it.
No, that's what I feel about this one. Yeah, I would love to fire up maybe a nice robust cigar with
Absolutely.
this and just sniff, sniff and sip every now and then. This is really lovely. I might have some in the car.
I only have 100 cigars over there.
That's true.
Since you've been here, since you last not been here.
You have a humidor?
Oh yeah. I don't ever use it.
He has to keep the fake Cubans fresh.
Yeah, fake Cubans in there. I don't ever smoke cigars.
No, this is lovely. Very, very well done.
It is very well done.
This is very good, but
and it doesn't drink
no, like
that.
I know we're saying this on live and you're recorded for saying this, but you need to give us a heads up when this goes up on July, like for real.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Please.
This is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And this is our biggest issue right now is like,
it's a great issue though, right? It's a great problem.
and the one thing that we won't do is because of the popularity and the demand, the one thing I don't want to do is rush anything out because I want the next thing to be just as good as the last.
Sure.
And so that's why like this isn't going to come out until July, because that's when I think it'll be ready. Yeah, it's going to be really fun to see what the next batch of this is like.
This what would be the price on this something like this?
This is $124.
Okay, bye. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
All right, so we are now on to the infamous buff turkey, the award-winning buff turkey. Right. I know you already said earlier, and you talked about that, but if you want to rehash that and maybe add a few things more to it while we pour this.
Yeah, so this was what I call a happy accident.
Kind of like what my parents said to me.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah. Same thing. We did some buff turkey. We did some buff turkey barrels back in like November before we opened, that we contract bottled from at a different distillery, and we just sold those buff turkey bottles to the Colorado Bourbon and Rye collectors. And I had 4 empty barrels, and I didn't know what to do with them. And I had this like really good 18-year-old light whiskey, and I just was like, why don't we just dump the light whiskey into the buff turkey barrels and just see what happens? And I brought in the first month we were open, a group from Boise came in. I was like, hey guys, can you just taste this and let me know what you think? And they thought it was really good. And so then we kept going and going, and everybody who came in tasted it, and they were like, wow, this is so different and good. And so we knew we were onto something. And what I like about this specific expression is that the buff turkey barrels, to me, buff turkey in general is very black cherry soda, vanilla forward. And when we finished light whiskey in buff turkey, the buff turkey barrels really rounded out the light whiskey and made it even more approachable for a bourbon drinker. So you do get those notes of black cherry soda, vanilla, some of those like real traditional Russell's mash bill notes from it. And we just, I don't know, we just fell in love with it, and we sold it, and decided to enter it into a few competitions and won those. And now we're tasked with the difficult task of doing a second batch. And so right now in the back of the rick is 4 more barrels that are completely full of 21-year-old light whiskey that are aging in buff turkey barrels again. And I just tasted them like 2 or 3 days ago. They've been in there for almost 2 months, and I'm really liking the direction that they're going in, and I'm really excited for the second batch to come out, hopefully, you know, around June when they're ready.
So if I were to take, maybe not the taste, but my feelings on the last bottle, which is very good, this is like heightened on all levels to me. This,
Oh yeah, it's got all my senses going.
yeah, this thing is freaking phenomenal. Thing is
it's no surprise it's won what it's won.
yeah, and I don't get American light whiskey out of this. I get more bourbonous,
Right?
bourbon
Definitely.
tastiness.
Yeah.
It's more
almost
darker. It's richer, right?
Yeah.
But man, what a phenomenal job this thing is. And I got to be honest with you, like I'm not all the way in on buff turkey as far as the hype, because I've had some bad buff turkeys.
Sure.
Right.
Same.
So I'm always cautious, and I think sometimes people do buff turkey because they want to sell the bottles, and I get it. But you know, you guys got the right barrel. You guys did the right thing to this thing. Yeah, great freaking job on this one. This is this takes me back to bourbon is what it does.
And I'm not big on cherry at all, generally. And the cherry notes in this really do hit what they're supposed to hit. And I really like it. I really like it. And it's for the proof, it's easy to drink, unfortunately.
Well, everything here tonight's been pretty much easy to drink.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And this is everything you said. For me, sprinkled with some pepper on top.
Yeah.
On the nose and in the palate. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just just a hint of extra spice to it. It's very nice.
And that pepper comes from, you know, the Russell's distillate that was in those buff turkey barrels. And I think that's why it's so great, because we used the buff turkey barrels just to finish it, right? Like we didn't make buff turkey the star of the show. We just used it as a vessel to kind of round out light whiskey and make it more approachable and more bourbon like. And so
you are 100% correct. And if you weren't here, that'd be almost my notes. It's like it's American light whiskey, but it brings it right back to bourbon. And it's, man, what a phenomenal way to do all that stuff. So
And I am glad we waited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
I was worried that because of drinking all the others that we weren't going to get the full effect of that.
You set us up nicely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tyler, I know we got quite a few more questions. If you can hang in there, Ben. I know we're over time. We're way over time, but I do want to get through these questions. So
please fire away.
Yeah, Tyler, go ahead.
Yeah. So S. Conlon asks, any ASMs in the future?
Hope not.
Not.
Thank you. Say no, Ben.
We've been offered some American single malts.
Do you like let's be honest, like there's only a few of us here. Do you really like American single malt?
There's only 70 of us.
I think there's a few places like Root Shoot that do a pretty good job with it. Problem that I have is that if I'm drinking a single malt, then I'll just get one from overseas. Because I love a single malt in a sherry cask that has been aged for 18 years. I'm not a huge fan of a single malt that is young, and I have difficulty with. It's like, you got to stick with what works, and I kind of say leave the single malts to the Scottish and
right. No, I agree with that. I mean, CA Scott, I don't know if he's even on here, but he has suggested to me, and I did try like a Highlander. Is that a Scotch or a freaking
Highlander Scotch?
Yeah, is that Scotch?
Highland Park, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
Highlander Park, like a 12 or a 15 or something. It was not good.
I really like Japanese single malts, like Yamazaki and Hakushu and
yes,
and
sir.
Hibiki.
Thank you, sir.
But that's what when I first fell in love with whiskey, that's what it was. It was Japanese single malts. But again, a single malt really needs to be properly taken care of, and I think that
I know how to take care of it.
Yeah, the environment in Scotland, the environment in Taiwan, Cavalan does great single malts. Again, like let them do it.
Who was the one that I sat in on? Because you
Oline.
Yes.
Yes,
they have some lovely.
Okay, I'll give you some of it if I were to like it. But
you did like one of them. You did
I did like
one.
the rum.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but I do like the old line.
Yeah, sometimes Ben, when we have it's very few and far between when we book American single malt guests on here, I actually will take myself off camera and bring somebody else in because that's how much I do not like it.
Yeah.
But I will give them credit.
Yeah.
It wasn't as horrible as most single malts were.
Yeah, and I was very fond of a couple of their selections. Yeah.
I think Stranahan's does a good job here in Colorado with their snowflake releases, their limited edition releases.
I love the name.
But it's
That's awesome.
It's a tough one to work with, and it's really expensive.
Okay.
Malt is so expensive.
Okay, go ahead, Tyler. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. So we have from Stan Sabic, will the dark pumpernickel rye be cask strength?
Yeah. I think the one that's coming onto the website here next week is like 125.4 proof, if I remember correctly. I personally love cask strength, and I would say that most of our products moving forward will be cask strength. Because then it allows you as the drinker to decide if you want to add water to it or not.
It's a great way to go about it.
If I give you something at 100 proof that I've put water in, you can't bump it back up, right?
Right.
Right. So yeah,
that's a great way of looking at it.
Yep.
Chad from Bourbon and Ballz.
Yeah, so there's quite a few questions in this one, so we'll see how quick you can get through this. But can you describe where and how your barrels are stored, how your warehouse is set up, vertical or horizontal storage, stack heights?
Holy crap, Chad.
Any barrel rotations?
so
this email is without answer.
This may be one of my shortest answers.
Okay, go ahead.
None of your business.
Yeah, that's funny. We do everything is stored in our warehouse in Colorado or in Denver, non-controlled, non-temperature controlled warehouse. We let the elements do what they want to do. Everything is horizontally stored on barrel racks, and I like that preferably just because when I'm sampling out of them, I can just drill into the barrel head and grab samples out of it. We go 4 barrels high in most places, so you're looking at, I don't know how many feet that is, whatever that is, but 4 barrels high, and I don't rotate them. Sometimes they get moved around, if we're trying to like extract barrels that are on the lower level or whatever, but they mostly just sit where they sit, all horizontally. Again, I don't think there's a method to the madness necessarily for us. It's just you know, I'm still of the opinion of like, let them do what they do and try not to intervene as much as possible.
Yep. Whatever feels right.
Yeah, sure.
All right, well, there you go.
All right. This one I feel is a really good question.
Yes.
How did you land on the name Onyx and Amber, and what does it represent to you?
Sure. I'll try to be brief on this one. So both words mean something to us, to me. Onyx is our barrel philosophy. So if you take two onyx and they're right next to each other, they look really similar, almost identical. But when you crack them open and you look at the inside, the stone cut on the inside, they could be slightly different, extremely different, or anywhere in between. And that's our single barrel philosophy. Like when you taste two single barrels that were filled one after another, they've been stored next to each other their entire existence. When you actually go to drink out of those barrels, they may taste slightly different, extremely different, or anywhere in between. And so it's kind of our way of being like, hey, every barrel that you get from us is going to taste a little different because no two barrels actually taste the exact same. And so it's just it's a nice talking point for me about our barrel philosophy. And then amber is an homage to patience and a reminder for patience, because if you have an amber, which is, you know, fossilized tree sap, if I give it to you and it's not completely fossilized, then when I hand it to you, it's going to be kind of mushy and it's not really an amber. You have to wait for an amber to completely fossilize before it can be called an amber. And so it's just a reminder of like, something may be 11 years old, and if it's not ready, then we need to be patient and let it continue to age until it's ready, until it's that perfect amber. And so that we just put those two together and came up with the name that way. And it's funny because I think, you know, a lot of backstories for distilleries are like, you know, my grandfather and did this and that, and like we don't have that history. Like we, you know, I ran a bourbon group and now I started an NDP, and like there's not a real story, a historical story behind that. So the name in and of itself is just kind of what we represent.
Right, but Ben, I mean, you could argue too, though. There's a connection between what you guys do to what we want and have experience too, because you're not too far off from us, right? I mean, you are us.
Yeah, we are.
As far as part of barrel picks and barrel groups, all that kind of stuff. You know, you are us. So, and I think that's why you resonate so well as quick as you have within the time frame that you've been given. So, I mean, you've only been around for a year, and I mean, I'm quite impressed as far as how your name has gotten around quite a bit in the bourbon world.
And there's no one pushing us to do anything. There's no one saying, hey, you need to get 15 barrels sold this month, or you need to put out a batch because you need to, you know, sharpen up your bottom line or whatever. Like we're really focused on the consumer and just putting out products when they're ready for the consumer to enjoy them. And to create their own identity, their own bourbon drinking identity, or whiskey drinking identity, I should say.
So Ben, I have a like an off the wall question. You're in Colorado, which is known for being very progressive as far as certain things. And I was in the beer industry for a long time. I just got out recently. So is there a
good Lord,
is there a market for THC in the bourbon world?
I don't know. It's a really great question, because so far I haven't seen those worlds really intersect in like a collaboration way. But I do think that there's opportunity. I think there's opportunity to collaborate with spirits in so many different other industries. You know, I don't know. I've seen people do like THC infused tequilas. I've never seen it done with like a bourbon. I actually don't even know if it's legal to do, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm just
but yeah, I mean, I think
one depressant over another.
Good question.
And I've seen it in beer,
question.
and I've not seen it in tequila, so that's new to me too. But
okay,
yeah,
I've only seen it in beer.
But with it being Colorado, which is very progressive in that area. Kentucky is not, and that's a big part of where bourbon comes from. Yeah, I'm just curious. I've never heard of it.
Interesting question.
Just thought
Yeah.
Is there a market for that? Has anybody asked about that?
No one's asked, but that's it. That's an area where I would love somebody else to dip their toe into the pool first, just to see what happens.
Yeah, and Frank in chat says that we have a place in Marion, North Carolina, that is infusing spirits, but not the bourbon. So it's still, to your point, Ben, no one has done it, at least to our knowledge.
I think in like a white spirit and a clear spirit, I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm not sure what it would do to a bourbon. You know, now you could go the other way and soak marijuana in bourbon and see what happens and see if that tastes any better. I don't really know.
Oh, jeez, that would be awesome.
I don't know.
For the record, if any of my coworkers or my supervisors watching, I'm okay. You can test me.
All right. So, hey, Ben, man, this has been a lot of fun.
Thanks, guys.
I know, I apologize. We went way over your time and the time that we usually do these things, but I think sometimes it's needed. Well, shit, we had 7 samples. But also, I think your story and Onyx and Amber are so intriguing and so interesting. I don't mind doing this as much as we did, and I hope the viewers. It looks like it shows the same way.
Yeah, and
I appreciate all the questions.
Yeah.
And, I truly mean this. Like, I do want to stay in touch with you.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think it's important. We are, we all in chat will say the same thing, that we're past that legacy stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's how we all went through. But our journey now has always been through craft and kind of unique, whiskeys, and Onyx and Amber is definitely no different from that. So we would love to keep in touch with you, especially in July. I'm going to mark that down.
Well,
so yes.
Thank you guys. You guys were an absolute blast to be with. This was really fun. I enjoyed doing this. It's one of the best parts of what I do. And so I appreciate you guys and giving me the platform, but also just the great conversation. I would extend the offer to you. I would extend the offer to any of your listeners and viewers. If you're in Colorado, come by, just reach out. Like we have a blast every day that we're down there. So just come and hang out, try a bunch of stuff. I tell people this all the time. When you interact with us on Instagram, you're talking to me. When you email contact at Onyx and Amber or whatever it is, don't take me on that one. I don't know what the actual email address is. You're talking to me. Like, this is my favorite part, is just interacting with the people that are interested in drinking our whiskey. So like, don't be afraid to DM us on Instagram with questions. Don't be afraid to send me an email. Reach out and next time you're in Colorado, set up a time to come hang out with us and let's keep the train rolling.
Very, very good. So
excellent. Thank you so much.
We'll hopefully stay in touch. We'll
definitely stay in touch.
We are going to stay in touch with you, and we will always be a fan of your stuff, and we can't wait to see what else you have for us.
Thank you guys so much. And also, I forgot to tell you, but I connected my Instagram to StreamYard, so this was also been live on my Instagram the whole time.
Oh,
so
nice.
Hopefully for the folks who are on my Instagram or watching from us, that now they come and they continue to watch what you guys are putting out, because
we appreciate that.
This was a really fun time. You guys are really fun to be with.
Well, we'll see. But yeah. But no, I appreciate it, Ben.
Thanks, guys.
We'll have you down soon, and best of luck to everything you do.
Take care.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Thank you very much. All right. Man, how fun was that?
Somebody called it mellow mash.
Mellow mash.
I like it.
That is pretty. Man.
What a lot of fun. That was a good one.
Oh my gosh, man. Yeah.
What an episode. What an episode for you all to come back.
Everything was delicious.
Yeah.
So things have changed, right? Since you guys have left, since we all been together.
Yeah.
I would say a while ago.
Show is definitely better.
No.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's more organized. What you not saying?
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
100%.
We were here an hour before.
Oh my God!
It's not more organized.
Everything in that regard.
Beth, did you ever think that you'd actually have a producer on the show?
No, that is. I'm hoping. This was your second one, right? But
yes,
officially, as the producer. So I'm hoping. And listen, it's not that I left because I didn't like what I was doing here. I loved it. I just got too busy and too worn out.
Yeah, life gets busy.
But I'm hoping that with you here, and I have a feeling it will. Like when I show up at 7:00, things are ready to go. And not well. We still gotta clear the table. We still got, and my anxiety goes. Whoosh.
Yeah, Beth walked in here. She's like, "Oh my God, you don't have the table cleared." I'm like, "Dude, we don't do that till 7:45."
Yeah, no.
And I thought about maybe we will do it one day. For Patreons, we will go live the moment you guys come in.
I almost went live and just started taping.
Look at this crazy shit.
And maybe we'll go live in our Patreon, right?
God.
To show the behind the scenes.
I don't know. You were cussing some people.
Yeah, so I gotta watch that. But well, I would there.
Oh, because the people on your Patreon.
No, I was cussing maybe like Jeff or Chad or something.
Oh.
But no, Jeff and Chad are used to it.
So-
I was gonna say.
So it looks like we actually have a question for us.
Oh, what
from
is
a
that?
viewer.
Okay.
What they know what our favorite pour was tonight, but what was our second favorite pour out of all of them we had
Canton
tonight?
and
The
then the
Canton.
buff turkey was my second.
Yeah.
favorite.
So the Canton you can buy, and the Canton's very good. I would definitely go for the
100%.
Canton.
Yeah.
Especially it's available $99. And again, I go back to the port, and again, I even prefaced this before I even tasted it, smelled it, whatever. I'm not a port fan, but it is well done. You can see something that's constructed very well. You get the grape, you get the one. You guys freaking nailed it.
I
on
did
the
not.
wine stuff.
But here's the thing with the port, and I mean this. I did like it. I did like. I didn't. It didn't strike me as a port.
Oh, for me it did.
But you don't like port.
I know I did. I
But
did.
you liked it.
No, I just
So
said it was well done.
It didn't strike me because with ports, I think of that deep plum, that cherry,
Mm-hmm.
that heaviness.
Oh,
that
yeah,
you
yeah,
get from
yeah.
a port.
Like
Yeah.
a heavy,
Grape,
heavy,
grape,
heavy
sure,
sweetness,
but I
yeah.
got white grape. I got more of that Chardonnay buttery.
Okay.
And that's what I got out of it. So,
Yeah,
and all of our palates are different.
Yeah. You know what I should have done? I should ask him for a coupon code. I don't want to put him on the spot though.
Send him an email.
Dude, he gave me a 20% off coupon code before.
That
That's how I
was
got that.
and
Onyx
that-
and Amber.
I got the same bottle. And it,
You mean you bought an
Yeah.
Onyx and Amber from Onyx and Amber?
No, 20% off.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I really want to taste that dreamsicle stuff. You
Here,
gotta let me taste
go
it.
ahead and pour her some.
Tyler, come on.
Freaking A, man.
Can I have can I have a
Let's
couple
get some pours out for love of
Charlie, you know
Pete.
that I'm gonna bring my bottle over for the whiskey here.
Do you have this already?
Yeah.
Oh, so we can.
Same time as you did.
Oh, so you have this? So we have a backup bottle of
Yeah.
this?
Sure.
This is.
I am a get.
Let me. Okay.
All
right, there we go. All right.
Because you cussed or not. I don't know what happened.
YouTube said,
All right. So we are good.
Okay.
no.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. There are little technical difficulties. For some reason, it sent us out.
Yeah. Can I have another line?
Power cord Jeff talked about?
We have
But, yes, Candy. That means my bottle will be the whiskey of the year.
Yeah.
And for those, thank you, Stan, for posting that in the comments.
Oh yeah.
In the Bourbon and Ballz Discord, I have posted Onyx and Amber's shop online, so that way you guys can see what bottles are still left in there. They still have a great lineup in there.
I'm not going to pour it. I'm just going to bottle it.
Easy, easy, easy.
I have a code in the house. I can get in if I want. Exactly.
God, this is great.
I like the. I really like the.
This is sick.
Somebody did not do a good job. I'm going to you.
All right, it's late. We need to get going on the hashtag games and everything else. So let's do the hashtag Onyx, if you will. Share the screen. Let's roll.
Hey, Bob, what's the scores right now? Do we know?
Oh, hey, Rickstrom, if you're watching, can you give us the basketball scores, please? I know you've been giving some updates. I appreciate it.
There's no basketball tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sweet 16, baby.
I can tell you the
I thought it starts tomorrow
And
night.
I'm not
Thursday.
10 to 4. Freaking.
Before Winston, or while Winston does that and Tyler's doing whatever he's doing, real quick, let me just say I am so ecstatic as a UC Bearcat fan.
Oh, okay.
We are back. Jared Calhoun got hired from Utah
Hey,
State.
Charlie, real quick, they're saying that the mics, like, they're not getting very good audio right now.
Choose your mic.
We're on.
Choose your mic. Can you hear me?
It might be. That's why.
Bueller.
It's not selected.
Bueller.
Scarlett's not on there.
Yeah, where's Scarlett at?
Scarlett left the building.
Where's Scarlett at? Okay. Check your Scarlett. See if it's a selection now.
Oh, there's Bueller.
All right.
Bueller.
Test,
Right.
test.
Is this
Are we
thing
good?
on?
Yeah, we're back. We're back. Sorry. When it reset, it goes back.
I believe I said nothing has changed.
Anyways, what I was saying. You know what? You're
He
right.
said everything changed, but
You're
no,
right.
it's not
we're,
really
we're good.
changed.
We're rolling. It's not now. So, anyways, what I was saying was, Jared Calhoun, the new basketball coach for UC, he was the student assistant or student graduate assistant under Bob Huggins during the UC days, where the Final Four team. And then went on to coach. And, yeah, I understand. But then
Mustard soup
he went,
with West
yeah,
Virginia. I know who he is.
and then he went on to help him at West Virginia and went to Fairmount and then went to Utah State. I think so. Anyways, I'm geeked up about this.
That's awesome. That is
So
awesome,
I might have
man.
to go to the local rally house or whatever, get some more.
Are you gonna
UC
get a
gear.
mustard soup?
No, but I'll get some new UC gear.
Okay. You graduated from UC, right?
Oh yeah, all the way.
Hmm.
I'm just saying.
I did not.
Where'd you go?
I went to it's in Florida. Nobody's gonna know it. St. Leo.
Anybody?
I was a
chat?
lion. I was a lion, St. Leo.
Did you have any sports?
Catholic school?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Soccer?
No, I didn't play sports in college.
No, them.
Oh, they've got sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean they're just like nothing.
Okay.
but-
And then of course, if you can't tell, Bob went to Miami and Wright State.
Oh yeah. I would just
No, I
give
can't
it-
say much because you both made the tournament.
Well, yeah, and congrats to Miami. Miami, my Redskins. They did really well.
Are you
What?
allowed to call them Redskins?
Oh, I'm sorry. The Red Hawks. I'm sorry. I'm just showing my age. No disrespect
No,
intended.
no.
Yeah.
I would have said Redskins.
Yeah, because that's what
And
they were when I graduated. And to my Wright State Raiders, congratulations. Actually, they played a great game. They had like,
State wrong school.
Yeah.
but they played Virginia really well. They had like 7 or 18 lead changes and maybe 10 ties or something. Man, they were right in the
This is
game.
always such a
So
fun time of year.
no, it's awesome.
just-
It's awesome.
College basketball is
Yeah.
the best.
I think Wright State was underrated because actually I think they were better than Miami myself. But
Yeah.
They just they had a great year of basketball.
I
so.
worry. Here's the thing that bothered me about Miami for Miami, not because of Miami doing anything.
Right.
They should have been in. They should have been an automatic. You're 31-0 or 31-1 or whatever.
Yeah.
But so to me, let's pretend for a
Okay.
minute.
Okay.
Let's pretend
I'll go
that
along
I
with you.
lose every game in the regular season.
Mhm.
But from the grace of whomever, I win my tournament. Then I'm in.
Yeah, but they lost the first game
not a
of their
but,
tournament.
Not a but.
No.
But I'm saying they should have been in automatically. With a 31-1, you don't think
Yeah, but they're
That was a pretty weak ass schedule.
okay, but they could have not gotten in at all. At 31-1,
no, but that's my point. Is they did get in. Now if they would have not got in, I would have been pretty pissed about that.
don't you think at 31-1 you should be automatically in, no matter your schedule? Because you can go
Yeah.
0-30.
No, I think they should have
win
got
your
in. Yeah,
conference and then get in.
I think they should have
at-
got in. Yeah, they maybe shouldn't. They could have done better than getting in the play-in game, but at least they got the play-in game,
They did.
and they lit it up.
They should.
you know what I
They
mean?
shouldn't have got the play. They should have just automatically been in.
It could be. Oh my gosh, I think we're
that's-
off again.
No, we're not.
No, we're good. Okay.
So no.
On a women's basketball side, though,
Hey,
just for
Can I say how excited I am about women's basketball this year? And I'm not being facetious or sarcastic.
no, you usually are pretty good about that.
Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love her.
yeah.
Yeah.
For the Fever.
Yes.
Granted, you got cut Caitlin Clark, but I'm saying Sophie. I follow her Instagram. I have no shame.
That was a little creepy. Just
I know it was a little creepy. I ain't gonna lie.
This is
I
now
kind
our
of felt.
last
Thank you.
stream.
I kind of felt the same
I'll
way.
find
Yeah.
out.
No,
Yeah.
Anyways, no, I can't wait to watch them again. This
Yeah,
year.
no, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I was a season pass subscriber last year.
Really?
Sure
So,
was.
so what do you
But that
think?
surprises you
What do you think
guys.
about? What do you think about the
No,
whiskey?
it's $35.
Yeah. You know what pissed me off about that? No, hold on. You fucker. You know what pissed me off about that?
Oh, get the fresh out.
No.
Get the fresh
hold on.
out.
You know what pissed me off about that? Is I bet you half their games were not on the WNBA pass. You have to go find it on whatever those weird ass channels were.
No,
like
Tubi.
exactly. Tubi or Obi or Ani or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I was so mad because they should have every single game.
They should. They should
They,
show it all.
they need to fix that.
So you guys
I
keeping
know.
up with the women's college
No.
March Madness?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I saw that
Okay.
Connecticut game.
Oh,
Holy
I felt so sorry for Syracuse.
Oh, that was atrocious.
I've never been a Gino fan.
They should have just ran the clock.
Okay.
And stuck
Now,
it
he's an incredible coach.
Oh, he is. He is.
He's
He
an
is.
incredible
Yeah.
coach. Now here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna, and this kind of leads me, or kind of goes into, the documentary that was just released
Yeah.
on
Oh, yeah.
Hulu about Pat Summitt, who
I like Pat Summitt.
Oh, yeah.
I had always been a huge Pat Summitt fan, and watched the documentary the other day, and it solidified that not only was she a hard coach, she'll get in your face, just like the Maryland coach did.
Right,
the other day,
right.
which I loved
And
it.
she's pumping her up.
Yes,
Yeah, people think that she
People
was
think-
chewing her
yeah.
out. Yeah, but she was pumping her up. Yeah.
but Pat Summitt was a pioneer, and I think
Tyler's getting the wheel ready, guys. That's why this
Yeah,
tangent
sure.
conversation is going on.
That's all right. It's all good.
during the documentary, there was somebody had said she was part of the growth of women's basketball. No, Pat Summitt was the reason.
The growth. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was the
Right.
growth of women's
No,
basketball.
exactly.
That's the
yeah.
only person I knew that in origami,
Gino Oriama,
whatever his name is.
which I just said I was never a big fan of him.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
But I'm sure it was because I like Pat Summitt.
Probably.
And they did not. They had a cordial relationship.
Yeah.
We
Right.
both do the same thing, so let's be nice to each other, kind of thing.
Did someone give us a? I didn't see it. Did someone give us a score update on the games tonight? I don't know if Iowa ever came back.
We can look.
So yeah, I guess we.
I have a phone.
It's like we're disconnected from the world.
I do have a disclosure to share.
Uh-oh.
I have a commentary crush. I have for years.
Oh, I know who it is. Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's her name? It's a girl. It's a woman.
It's a woman. Yeah.
Iowa one.
She does NBA games.
No,
She doesn't.
she does not.
I know what her name is. I really, really do. It's blonde hair.
Nope.
Oh, really? Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Carolyn Peck.
I don't know who she is.
I don't either.
She's good. You don't know who Carolyn Peck is?
Well,
Oh
probably
my
would if I see her.
goodness!
Probably would if I see her.
She,
Hold on.
yeah, she coached. She coached or go to school at Vanderbilt. and-
Doris. That's who I was talking about.
What's that? Oh, okay. Somebody thought. Okay, no.
Andy was saying that. I was thinking about Doris.
Oh, Doris Burke. No,
Yeah.
no, not her.
She's
no.
good.
Well, she's good, but like,
Okay,
she's
okay.
not crush worthy in my opinion.
No, but are
Carol-
you watching the basketball game or are you watching her?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm saying it's a
Oh, yeah, she's
commentary. Yeah, Carolyn Peck. Yeah, yeah.
I don't have my glasses on.
I know.
But my daughter will joke with me when she's
Oh, okay.
commentating another game. She'll text me, Dad, your commentary crush is on right now.
All right. Gandy, I'm sorry. Tyler, how we doing over there?
Good. I'm all ready to go. Looks like Purdue also beat Texas 79-77.
Yes.
Oh, Iowa won too.
Yes.
Nice.
So we
I
got
just
that.
said that.
That coach over Iowa's got it going on. But anyway,
And I got to be
All right.
looking forward.
you want
So
to share the screen?
Uh-oh, we're switching.
we're switching.
Sorry.
Marty over at Whiskey Nose. Thank you very much.
My niece went to St. John.
Let's also say
Yeah.
thanks to everybody who super chatted tonight. Tyler, if you could go through the starred.
Yeah.
Thing.
Well,
Thanks,
do
Whiskey
you want to
Nose.
do
There
super
are.
chats or you want to do the hashtag?
Let's do the
Onyx?
hashtag real quick. Let's roll
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Roll that tape. Roll that B tape.
That beautiful bean.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Exactly.
Now, does Tyler have a camera?
No.
No, we
He
just
needs to have a camera.
I agree.
He didn't want one.
Yeah.
We did last week. I didn't really use it as much.
Is that right?
And so
Okay.
it also made the system kind of lag, so it wasn't as. didn't flow as
Okay.
well.
You gotta
You'll-
get
you'll work with that, though,
update-
right?
update
You'll
the
figure it
hardware.
out.
We'll
out
figure
there,
it
yeah.
Yeah.
we
You should
did
have a
second
camera.
camera option, but I gotta be honest with you,
Uh-huh.
not to get into financials, but they charge us twice the amount of money just to have 2 cameras.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a lot.
Yeah, and Tyler brought it up.
My face is not worth that much money.
Yeah, they charge us twice the amount.
But I think your reactions are good.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
See, but I
They
love
might
doing
be
it
worth
off
it.
camera, so it's for you guys and not the.
So what were you ready to roll on this?
Yep. So we
Onyx?
All
have
right, here we go.
hashtag Onyx. We have 55 entries.
Jeremy Moreau,
Oh my God,
if
it's
you
almost 10
win,
o'clock.
that you're the last entry on this. Looks like it proves my theory.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
See,
If it's Jeremy Monroe, then it proves my theory. Oh, no,
BTM.
BTM.
All right. All right.
Hey, we're gonna see BTM.
BT, is that like the Korean rock group?
No, that dude, don't do that. Don't do BLT. I call him BLT too. Oh my god, that's BMT, isn't it?
I don't know what it is.
What is that Korean rock group?
BTS.
Oh my
I
god,
think it's
that's funny.
BTS.
I've called him BLT. I've called him all kinds of things.
Kind of the Asian Backstreet Boys.
So
Well-
let me just hold on real quick.
BTM, you know, I'm just here,
Bro-
so I don't even. Don't be offended.
So he has a channel. He has a channel on Monday nights,
Okay.
a bourbon channel.
Okay.
Very nice guy. I'm gonna see him in Mississippi next month, so we will bring that down to you. So hashtag BTM, not hashtag BTM, hashtag Onyx goes to BTM.
Call me BLM.
BLM. Wow.
Listen, I wasn't going there.
Okay, that's not.
Hold the belonging.
So, anyways, congrats BTM. He's a great guy. Monday nights at 8 o'clock. So.
All right.
All right.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right, so we're going through that. Let's thank everybody for the super chats. Someone just put a $50 one in a minute ago.
Whoop.
Holy crapola. Sean Collin, my man.
Because I'm here.
All right.
That's
real
right.
quick.
And Bob.
They finally got the attractive people
$25
here,
right?
right? Yeah.
Exactly.
With Sean doing that, with
God,
Sean
that's
being on,
really good.
that reminds me of something. I want to give an old Rick update. We are finishing packaging the old Rick this weekend. All shipping should go out, I believe, on Monday. And you guys should have it in your hands, hopefully by the end of the week. California people, I'm going to try to get it in or get it out to the UPS stores tomorrow. That way we all can get it at the same time. I don't know if you guys want to, that's fine. We could do this, either do a Google Meets or do a live stream where we want to share our barrel pick. We just did latest barrel pick. Oh, you haven't seen it. Check this out.
By the way, when Charlie says it's probably going to go out Monday, count on it being like
No, it is.
Friday.
Because we're almost done.
Mm.
Where'd my old Ricks go? Oh, it's part of the super chats. That's why.
He just likes to make
Look at Tyler,
Tyler
man.
move.
He is on
Tyler is like
move, man.
Tyler is like
Man. He's like a bottle monkey.
He's one of the great. Do you get the one with the sticker?
I was thinking more like a what's the football they
All right,
like
so
move in and out.
Hold on, before we show the sticker, let me just say,
Yeah.
I don't know since you've been here last time,
Mhm.
things have changed,
Well, allegedly,
and now you can call me Colonel.
no.
You can.
I saw the current. It was not. It was that was Jeff.
No,
It looks like Jeff.
I am okay, but I am Colonel Charlie Gillespie by the state of Kentucky.
I have to admit,
There's a certificate over there.
Oh yeah.
if Jeff
Oh, sure.
Who makes it?
if Jeff and Charlie had a baby,
Governor Brashear.
this
Well,
is
I'm calling Andy.
what it looks like.
I got him on speed.
Hold on.
Jeff and Charlie's.
No. First
of all, I got to frame this, and I haven't time. But Tyler,
Is that
So,
supposed to be you?
Beth,
it is me.
That is not you.
Yes, it is.
That's not in your mouth. And
That is me.
and this is by no means racist. That dude is not Asian. You're a half Asian. That is a white dude that is like Colonel Parker, maybe, but not Colonel Gillespie. It's not
Or
you.
the certificate, Tyler.
Well,
So
that doesn't prove. I mean, that
I want her to read it.
so Beth, here's the.
I'll read it.
Don't crinkle it. Read it out
I
loud.
won't.
This is true.
Commonwealth of Kentucky. I could print this off my fucking.
Will you
computer.
quit?
Andy Bashir, governor, to all whom these present, to all to whom these presents shall come. Greetings, know ye that Honorable Charlie Gillespie is commissioned a Kentucky colonel or colonial. I think it's colonial. I hereby confer this honor with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. in testimony whereof I have caused these letters to be made patent and the seal of the Commonwealth to be hereunto affixed. Done at Frankfurt, the 25th day of January in the year of our Lord, 2026, and in the 234th year of the Commonwealth. Allegedly signed by Andy Bashir and Michael Adams, the Secretary of State. Now, here's my thing.
What?
It's
real.
Well, allegedly, that's a stamp.
Eat it up.
That's a stamp.
Eat it up.
That's
I am a Kentucky colonel now.
yeah, that's a stamp.
Anyways, we made that part of the sticker.
And that's fine. Okay, we'll go with that. That is not you.
He's a corner with some.
Now let me ask you this: have you had this?
I've not.
Oh, let's get this girl a pour, please, of the Old Rick bottle. Do you have an?
Why is it called Old Rick if it's Charlie?
If you turn the bottle, it's called Old Rick.
It's their name.
So we did a barrel pick.
But why is your face on it? It's not your face.
Because one of our viewers came up with that picture, and I thought it was freaking awesome.
I think it's Charlie and Jeff's love child.
No, it's not. It's Colonel Taylor picture. Pour the damn
You
thing.
just said it was you. Now
It
you're saying
is.
the T.H. Taylor?
Port.
It's not a port.
It's an 18-year. It's a 19-year-old American light whiskey, double oaked for 6
Yeah, we
years.
talked about juveniles on this.
That's just.
Now we're going for 18, 19-year-olds, which I appreciate.
Tyler, you got the wheel
remember
ready,
that?
right? Yeah.
So Gandy reminded us about his samples that we are going to send out for a lucky person.
Oh,
who bought.
crappity crap!
So I'm doing that real quick.
No, I already loaded it up.
Oh,
go
you
to
did?
Wheel of Names. It's already preloaded. I did this yesterday.
This is dark.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you, Gandy.
Where's that at?
That's what she said.
Google Wheel of Names. There it is. Log in the Bourbon and
Darker
Ballz.
than
No.
that?
Open file.
Yeah, it looks like it's all ready to go.
No, that's not it. Is it?
Old Rick entry.
Oh,
Boring or
and shuffle.
All right, thank you, Gandy, for reminding us about that.
Yeah.
So, Charlie, do you want to explain to them how this works?
Okay, so you're about to see a wheel spin, and these are all the people who have bought the barrel pick, excluding me, Chad, and Jeff. I don't know if I excluded you or not, Tyler. But anyways, that being said, everybody who bought a bottle, whatever number of bottles you got, number of entries.
Charlie
into
getting
the
that
thing.
mic up close to him.
So, anyways,
He's got the.
you don't like it?
Oh,
Are you serious?
do you remember the one time you gave me Pappy? And yeah, it was
You
like,
serious, Clark?
do you remember the one time you gave me Pappy?
Yes.
And how did I react?
Like you just reacting right now.
Yeah.
I gotta be for me.
And I liked it. I was just
Can I
giving
just
you
be-
shit.
Oh.
I just like to see your reaction to my reaction. No, this is good.
Anywho, do you share the screen?
Mhm.
Anyways, whoever we draw, these are all the people who bought a bottle for the Old Rick. They all got an entry. Gandy has graciously donated, a sample pack of which he blinded a Old Rick versus a JD 14, I believe. What else was it? King of Kentucky, and one other thing.
Are you allowed to win, Tyler?
So if he kept me in there, if it happens to fall on me, we will respin for someone else.
Okay, my bad.
I'm just- I don't care if you win. No, this is good. I like it. It doesn't taste like.
Okay, well, I forget all the. What's the sample pack? Gandy, I'm sorry, I forgot the sample pack. Like
Gandy,
what it is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gandy. I've thrown things into a tizzy.
You remember Gandy?
Of course. Yes, we talked about this at the beginning of the show.
All right. Do you remember?
Okay, so it is a sample of Jack Daniel's 14, George T. Stagg 2025, Russell's Reserve 15, and King of Kentucky 25.
Damn.
Russell's Reserve 15 and King.
So we have one lucky winner. So if you would
Getting all
shuffle,
those?
Bourbon Ballz does 9 shuffles. By the way, we always do.
All
9.
right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
What's the,
All right, let's roll.
What's it called on the truffle shuffle?
What are you doing? Oh, there you go.
You
Make
know
sure it's
the
on the
truffle
screen,
shuffle?
right? There
From
we
the
go.
Goonies.
Oh my gosh.
The kid
Oh.
does the truffle.
All right, and the winner
Way back.
is
Tyler Patterson. Brandon.
Brandon Oshiro. I don't know.
I can't see it.
All right, Brandon,
it's-
if you can send your info to us at bourbonandballs@gmail.com.
Yeah, I have his email.
Oh, perfect. And then we
Yes.
will make sure to get Gandy your info
Congrats
so we can get
to
those to
yes,
you.
congrats to Brandon Oshiro.
Congratulations. I can't see
All
anybody's name because it's.
It is-
Oh, congrats, me laddie. The very nice win. Yes.
It's like
Can you get
an Irish guy and
Brandon.
You ready for the super chats? Let's roll on it.
Yep. Okay, so
Let's say
let's
hello
go
to
through.
everybody on the chats.
All
We
right.
did that. Whiskey Knows, thank you for your donation of $10, which, by the way, I believe I get this right. If not, correct me, Marty. They do, I think, 8 p.m. on Tuesday nights.
Yep.
David Tanko, dude, you're a freaking
legend.
jerky. Awesome.
I don't know. I didn't get. To
And
try
thanks
it.
for the samples, too.
Nobody offered me any.
CA Scotty, cheers, buddy.
Willer got some.
Yes,
Hope your
Thank you.
cruise went well.
of course.
Hope life is well for you. So cheers to you. Whiskey Knows, talking about Top Nuts People stream. Well, I don't know. I think I brought down the viewership. But, it was great being on your guys' show the other day. Which, by the way, Whiskey Knows will be on our show April 28th, I believe, right? think
I
that's
believe
what it
so.
is.
Can I
Yes.
come back?
You can come back. You can come back anytime you want. You two, both of you two.
Oh, God bless you.
I know. All right, very good. Rolling on. Mr. Scott Conlon. Love anything and everything Onyx and Amber does. You guys are you're killing it. Ben is a badass. We will have him back on.
I really liked him a lot.
Yeah, he's very good. Very personable.
Yes.
So all right, Wayne Arnold, thanks for having a cute O&A on. Ben is genuine. He is. You kind of see through BS. So yes, he was great. So very good.
I'm not going to say.
Hey, Miker, what's going on, brother? This is for interest for Terry. So yeah, I don't know how you entered it, either Miker or Terry. Probably Miker.
Because
But
of
it-
the
Right, the way the
Yeah.
software is set
It'll
up.
be
If
under-
Miker wins, it's Terry's.
Okay.
That being said, thank you, buddy, for the super chat. Husky Dog, I hope you're feeling well. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for doing that for $10 super chat. Thank you. You get 2 entries. Stan Sabic, our call over friend. So
Wait, Stan was talking about you and the electric mower. Don't pass that up.
I still say I was about to read it. I still say it was
Yeah.
Charlie that killed Jeff with the electric lawnmower. You know why he says it in the frame that he says it, in the format that he says it. We now, since you left, what one of the newer things we do. And by the way, it's going to start back up in April, guys. So be ready. We do murder mysteries. So we run it for 4 weeks for our paid patrons. They get clues every week, and then the
Okay.
4th week they have to guess that clue, who the suspect was, where it was, and what room or whatever that was. Right?
Okay. I was just confused because I know you and your mowing.
It looks
I'll
great.
do it.
I mowed the other day.
You didn't know.
Well, I brought it out the other day.
Exactly.
I know. But anyways, he was formatted in a way where it was Jeff that was killed with a lot. He was doing a clue.
Okay. That makes sense then.
So, all right, very good.
I thought he
All
was
right.
making fun of you, which would also.
Great interview. Thank you, Rick Miller. And I appreciate the $15 super chat that gives you 3 entries in tonight's drawing. Love me some Onyx and Amber, of course. You know what? What we'll do is it's up to you all. I'll let you guys choose. Anybody whoever wins the super chat, if you guys want to substitute any of the samples with the Onyx and Amber, now that I know you have a backup.
Oh, so you guys can have it.
Well,
But
I didn't
me
know you had a
asking-
backup.
No. Even once it was established, I was getting shit about thinking a little bit more. Yeah.
Well, put in super chat. You have a chance to win.
I just reach behind me, motherfucker.
That is true.
Go, go.
All right.
I get off.
Chip, thanks, brother, for doing a $2 or $10 super chat. You get 2 entries. Frank, as always, brother, thanks for coming on and doing a $10 super chat. You also get 2 entries. Mr. One Gandy Road, yes, O&A is cute, is killing it. Man, I can't wait to see what they're doing, even 6 months from now. So thank you very much, Gandy. Mr. Chris Blankenship. Done with bourbon and talk. Now the balls talk. Sports balls. He's not a sports guy.
He's not, or
Oh
is?
no, he is so not. He called it sports balls. He's like, you know that thing, just kind of the balls.
Well, can you appreciate that other people are, Chris?
Oh, I
Me?
love Chris. I think he's.
So who's winning your March Madness thing?
I haven't looked it up in a few days.
That would be an important thing to do, you know, like
who's
yeah,
your,
I-
show.
who's your final two?
Here, I can continue this. Brian Callahan, thank you for your super chat. Since Charlie wants to
There
go
ain't
off
much balls
script.
left here, man.
All right.
Mostly
But
bourbon.
who did you have?
S. Conlon,
I had,
another one.
Houston
Thank you for that.
and-
Whiskey Nose for even another one. Charlie, there are a lot of clean, empty Glens there. Let's get to pouring. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
And S. Conlon has thrown in another $50.
Yes,
That is very
Michigan, Michigan.
Generous.
Yes, yes,
Thank you for
yes.
that. And then give me a second to make sure that any last minute ones are in before we spin.
So real quick, the leaderboards are Chris Barlow, Gandy,
The Chris Barlow.
who's C Pascal? Oh, that's CJP Bourbon. He's close. Gary McDonald, you're in the running. Elijah Craig, you're in the running.
We're all happy.
Keith
Numbers
Landon
not
and Dave
driving.
Ringstrom
Yeah,
runs
really.
out the top 7. But Gandy and Chris Barlow, you guys are in the driver's seat. And if I do as far as max out points, Gandy, it doesn't look good. Chris Barlow, whatever. Hey, did you get Jeff's Venmos,
Yes, I already got those in there.
including
Jeff's Venmo?
Dave V?
Yep.
Okay, you did.
Yep.
All right. So what's going on is you guys do Venmos to Jeff, which is what's preferred. Jeff is texting.
Because Charlie does not have it.
We don't know why. Jeff is texting. You two are Jeff is texting Tyler. So all right.
We do have some late entries that I need to just get in real quick.
Okay, we'll
Give me
get those
2
in, brother.
seconds, and then
So yeah, let's we need to schedule another one of these.
Yeah.
You know,
And,
I don't know how
hey,
often you want them.
is Patrick still out there?
Oh, Patrick is out there.
Oh, Patrick.
Ponies.
Patrick, I need to talk to you about ponies a little bit, bro. I know we're about a month off and the field's not set yet, but I'm looking at the Puma. Want to see what you think. I know the Florida Derby is coming up, I think, this weekend. I also have my eye on one of Safi Joseph Jr. Search Bravaro. I don't know, he doesn't have a lot of points yet, but I'm eyeing him. Just curious if you've got anybody that you've got your eye on early for maybe a Kentucky Derby contender. So just curious about that.
Yeah, everybody's asking, did you get Venmo? Did you get Venmo? Yes, we are. Jeff, I hope you gave us all the information on your Venmo.
yes, I gave him
Did
last
you
call.
carefully go through that text message?
Yes,
'Cause the way he formatted that text message is kind of garbage. If I'm
I
being
believe
honest.
I have everything, and we will be good in good shape.
Like, would have been nice if he text each name, but he didn't. He put it all in one big ass paragraph.
Tyler looks like he's on it, man.
Tyler is on, but Tyler is only as good as the information that's given to him.
All right. So let's share this screen, and we will get
Time to
this rolling.
spin that wheel.
So once you share the screen with the names on, and let's
Yes.
go scroll through it a couple times. That way, people can see their names on it. How's that?
Yes, we will definitely do that. And Rick Moreland, we definitely have. I remember from last week, forgot to put you in there for the duck race last week, so we have put your 2 entries in this one as well.
All right.
We already gave him the samples though,
Oh, that's right.
so it's either or.
Rick, just let us know. You will.
No, we already did it.
Oh, that's right.
I already texted.
Okay,
him.
perfect. Sorry about that.
So yeah, we can't do both.
23rd.
So let's
Oh,
April 23rd.
share
Oh,
that.
Like next month.
But let me go ahead and
Sure.
I might
him
write it
out.
down to keep-
Oh.
I'll double check.
Nope.
Not it's the week before, but it's 2 weeks.
Okay. So let's start at the top. So at the top, we have our Patreon Plus membership. So we have C.A. Scotty, Keith Glandon, Rick Miller, Wilmington Piper, Pete, Mike Rowe, Ron Thompson, Stan Sabick, Gary McDonald, Gerald and Christy Romine, Robert, Gandy, Patrick, Bourbonado Sean, Sandy Jones. So that's our Premium Plus, our Patreon Plus memberships. So you guys get those extra entries into the duck race. And then for super chats, we have 2 from Whiskey Nose, 1 for David Tanko, 2 for C.A. Scotty, 2 more for Whiskey Nose, 4 for S. Conlon, 1 for Wayne Arnold, 2 for Miker, 2 for Husky Dog, 2 for Stan Sabick, 3 more for Rick Miller, 2 for Chip, 2 for Frank, 1 for Gandy Road, 4 for Dave V, 2 more for Gerald Romine, 2 for Chris Blankenship, 1 for Brian Callahan, 2 more for S. Conlon, 2 for West Virginia Bourbon Guy, 1 more for Whiskey Nose, 4 more for S. Conlon, 1 more for Wayne Arnold. Let's see, why did it? I think I duplicated that.
I think you did duplicate it.
By accident. Let's see. Go back up.
You did. Dude. Yep, you sure did. All right. Well, Tyler takes care of that. Flip us on the screen.
Yep.
And then take care of Tyler. And granted, this is only week 2, and Tyler producing the show. So let's.
No. It's still much better.
It's still a lot better. So that being said, but anyways, so you can double check all that stuff. Just start from scratch. Sometimes that's better than it drives you nuts if you're not. But that being said, someone mentioned in the chat about doing the ponies. We will. So one of the things we do in Patreon now is we try to elevate sports because we don't do it enough in our regular live stream, right?
At all.
It's just bourbon and little balls, right? So we do games now. Like for instance, we did the Winter Olympics. That was so much fun. By the way, we did Fantasy Winter Olympics. That was a lot of fun. We did Daytona. We're now in middle of March Madness. We're about to do the Masters coming up here in a couple of weeks. And then after the Masters.
Speaking of, did you tell anybody else to jump off Patreon besides me? Or
I never said that, and everybody else can tell you the same thing because no one else did it.
You told me that.
Okay, well, the live stream that I did, I told no one to do that.
You told me that in person.
Anyways, the golf challenge of the Masters, we have that coming on. And then in May, we have Kentucky Derby. And then we have the World Cup. So what we're doing is we're playing games in Patreon, and the winners actually win like bottles and samples.
You know what I've not heard?
Hold on. I've already passed it up seasonally.
No. You're smack dab in the beginning of it.
Right now?
Yeah.
Today.
Bob.
Today. Well, technically last night, but more today.
There's not really a thing to do because the World Series. No, but the World Series, the end of the season, we'll do that.
You don't talk about it. You don't.
We don't. We play games in Patreon.
Balls.
Yes. Balls.
Meaning sports.
Right. We play balls in Patreon.
I don't want to play a fucking game. I want to know what's going on in the world of sports. That's why. That's.
It's a 2-hour show. We've already gone 15 minutes over.
Okay, well, I can go home.
No, what I'm saying is we only have so much time to spend.
No, Ben was a great part of this. Yeah, but I'm just saying,
our normal
it's opening day. And you've not one damn word.
Yeah, go Reds. All right, so here we go. No, they lost today.
And so did the Cubs.
I know. Anyway, I get what you're saying.
You didn't know. I just told you.
What?
The Cubs lost.
I didn't know.
Charlie don't like to say that. He don't.
No, listen. I don't mind doing the sports. It's just over time we have found out, and I gotta be honest with you. Over time we have found out, as far as we kind of cater to our audience.
Oh, the people. Chaz will tell Hefe, no, you must not say this because the people do not appreciate it.
They don't. I bet you anything here in about 5 seconds, you're going to hear what they don't appreciate in chat.
Bring it.
How about not? Anyways, we're good.
Listen to Chaz. Chaz will speak for the people.
We're good. Tyler, how you doing over there? So we can get off this freaking show.
Just finished.
All right, let's go, brother.
All right, so let's get this screen shared again.
Chaz will say, Jeff, you must stop. The people do not appreciate you.
Well, there's certain parts of it.
All right, so got everybody back in there.
That's our podcast.
All right.
Yeah.
It should be called Balls and Balls. Whoa. Did we go over the list for people to see?
Okay, I can go back there.
Yeah, just to double check so people understand that they're on.
Sorry.
Start line.
How do I go back to it?
Go to settings.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, grab my barrel.
Real quick.
All right.
The
So we do
barrel
have
over there
the
on my
Premium Plus members.
barrel.
And then
Just scroll and so
Yep.
that people can see. So obviously, to see your name there.
Down.
If you don't see your name there, please say something in chat before we
Nope,
get this thing rolling.
Right there.
If we happen to miss it, and it's an honest mistake, honestly, at this point, what we generally do is what we're going to do for now on, and we're just going to push it to the next week. But I believe we got everybody's names. All right.
all right.
No, Sandy, we're not going to go blow by blow on every freaking baseball game. You are.
No. I don't want that.
That's what you were wanting to do.
No, absolutely not. That's not what I said.
That's what the chat thinks you did.
Well, they misunderstood.
Yeah, that's how I understood it too.
Well, y'all misunderstood.
Anywho. All right. We got everybody? Let's do the foodie race. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Okay. How many times are we gonna shuffle, Beth?
8.
2,
Whoever
3,
wins tonight can thank
4, 5,
You're welcome.
Oh, you brought the
6,
barrel.
7.
Nice. I'm
8.
good.
All right.
You do 8.
Yes.
All right, let's roll. Let's get out of here. You did ducks.
Yeah.
Let's do foods.
Oh well.
We never do ducks. Next week. We haven't done ducks in a while, so that's kind of cool. Though. All right, quackity quack. We're a minute and 20 into it. You're about to hear that famous.
Can't wait.
Yes, exactly. So, anyways, that being
Andy, I
said,
tried that earlier tonight. It was delicious.
next week's guest, Tyler, who is that, by the way?
Next week's guest, I believe, is Tyler Boone of Tyler Boone Bourbon. From what I've been told, he does music as well as bourbon.
Really?
That is the information I got from
Does
Jeff.
he sing
so if
to
it's
the barrels?
wrong, then it's Jeff's fault.
No, I get all that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know much about him.
I don't know much about it either, so I think it'll be a great, brand new person to bring on the show. But yeah.
Reds couldn't score in a whorehouse with a fistful of what? Tens. Yeah, well.
All right. Therefore, we're down to how many seconds now, Tyler?
14 seconds.
All right, take it
Did
home.
I miss anything?
No,
No.
take it home.
So we have Rick Miller, Keith, and
Okay,
Gerald
thank
up in the
you.
front. That's not where you want to be in this last few. We have a ton of ducks coming up. And at the last second, we are going to have Miker win it.
Miker.
Oh, well, Miker becomes Terry, remember?
Yes. So Terry,
So,
congratulations.
Yeah, Terry, congratulations. We will send those to you. That's awesome. Thank you for the super chats tonight. And then we will have Tyler Boone on next week. Tyler, real quick, can you go ahead and post the link to Google Meets?
Yes.
Do you want to press on the third?
Yes,
No, I'm sorry, the second one.
Like the lead
Yeah.
press on.
And then go ahead and copy and paste on that one. Yeah.
I can
there you
finally see my face. God, my cheeks are red.
There you go. And go ahead and put it in chat.
Charlie, that is an impressive flush, I must say.
I told you.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. You go to street. There you go.
I just used.
Yeah, and then paste it. And then what I'll do is I'll put it in chat once you do it.
Excuse me. Sorry to yawn. I'm not bored. I'm just tired.
All right. As always, we may not be as long tonight on Google Meets, but
Oh, sorry. We did stretch over, but we do have a new Gandy's mailbox.
oh, crappity crap. Miker, are you still on? We have Gaming's mailbox to do. My bad. Thank you. I forget mailbox every week.
Thanks, Chad. S. Conlon, why do you suck? I want to know. I might have missed something.
Real quick. Oh, that's because you lost them.
Oh, because
Is
you
that right?
lost? Okay.
He put
Okay, so Miker is still on.
all right, Miker. Unfortunately, this is a brand new week for the mailbox in its entirety. So you get to be the sucker who chooses this because odds are you're not going to get it. But pick a number 0 through 999, sir.
1 through 999.
0. You can do 0.
Okay. I'm just saying Gandy says
Technically, it
one.
could be 0, but I guess you could do 1. Yes. The 0 is a number.
Thank you, Stephen Hawking.
So, all right.
Oh, did you hear about the new show that Steve Carell's on?
Yes, I watched like
Is
first
it good?
2 episodes. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
Dan
good.
Patrick was raving about it. I thought Charlie probably would have
Rooster?
seen it.
Yeah.
But he's focused on
Getting this mailbox thing.
okay.
And then also Google Meets.
Mailbox.
Mailbox, backpack.
So, Micah, if you could, 017.
017.
Holy shit.
It's not
You've
correct.
got to be kidding me. It's not it, but it's lower.
But we're all
They're going to guess this crap like in 2 weeks.
You said it was going to take him forever.
That's what I said. I thought. You know what I thought he would do? Honest to God,
Yeah.
I thought he was going to do like most people do. They do 500
Right.
just to kind of
No,
play
exactly.
the field.
But he
So,
might people are
Stan,
out
we
there,
do
you know,
count
pay attention.
0 as a number, so it is still 3 numbers.
That was
that's impressive, Mike.
that is very impressive. Oh my God, that's impressive. It's lower though, buddy. Hold on, real quick. You got 2 numbers correct out of that. We just can't say
Are
which
you
ones they were.
supposed to say that it's lower or higher?
Yes,
I don't know.
that's what we've
Okay.
been doing.
Okay.
So
I
it's
don't
lower, and you got 2 of the 3 numbers correct. Damn, Mike, everybody thanks you for that. Like for real. Like you have no idea how many weeks you just cut off there, because this thing's probably gonna get guessed at.
Well, yeah, now you only have like
So all right.
X amount of numbers.
You know what I didn't do again? I say this every week, and I've just been busy. I haven't done it. I haven't fixed the Patreon outro.
No,
So
Mike.
I apologize to people who aren't in its proper order and also not mentioned. Like that Patreon is probably about a month old. I need to update it, and I apologize. But that's how we're going to get out of the show. So with that being said,
Oh, we want to get out of the show?
yeah, we are.
All right.
Bob,
Good to
Beth,
see you guys.
Hey.
Thanks.
Go St.
Appreciate you guys
John's.
coming on.
St.
That's the
John's
last
Final
one.
Four. Just
Peace, love, and
saying.
hair grease. Go Michigan.
have anything else?
Nope.
All right,
Cheers,
we'll see you
everyone.
guys on Patreon. We'll post it in our Discord as well.
Go Cubs.
Peace.
Go.
Night to be back. All right.
We'll see you
Guys,
guys.
enjoy.
Cheers.
There's shit everywhere.